Hello, you sexy biscuits, and welcome into Biomutant. Today I'm excited about this. Now, I've had this game for 3 weeks. Didn't tell you, because I had an NDA. Sorry. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so in today's video, we're going to start from the beginning, and we're going to just play the game. See what it's like. Well, I know what it's like, but you don't. So that's what we're going to do. Let me just double check I have audio. I do. I'm just going to quickly share this on Twitter. Hello, everyone in chat. How's it going? Hi. Hello. So this is going to be my impressions after 20 hours of gameplay. I put about 20 hours into the story and the combat and everything else, and I want to go over my negatives and positives, because I definitely have both. And I want to try and get that across, hopefully. So that's what we're going to do today. Right, anyway, let's begin, I guess. New game, go. Let's start a new slot here, because you can see I'm, there you go, Psyfreak. I have put in another one, you see 22 hours there. So let's make a new slot here and go on easy for now. Hey, it's Kate, how's it going? Oh, I think I've turned off the game music from the last time I played. So it's weirdly silent right now.
Encode your DNA.
Encode your DNA. So the whole game has a narrator. This is something that I have some issues with. The game decides to narrate a lot of its content because all of the creatures you meet are voiced, which is great, but they're voiced in a completely unique language and there's no subtitles. So the narrator will then jump in and repeat what the NPCs say, and you'll see that a lot in the early game. I don't personally like this. I think that that definitely doesn't work great. I think that they could have done it a little bit better, and we'll get into that when we do it. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to create my first character here. So we've got Primal, we've got Dum-Don, who's not as intellectually brilliant. We've got Rex, who's a bit more intellectually brilliant. Hyla, whose vitality is quite good. And Fip, who's got a very small head. But they've got massive brain power with psionic output. We got Murgle. Murgle is okay. I basically played as Primal because it's a cutie. But what I'm going to do, let's go for someone who is better in combat if we can. Rex is kind of your middle kind of level, so we're probably going to go for him, although his luck is pretty bloody amazing. We're going to go for Rex. Yeah, Rex is the one we're going to go for. Now, a neat thing about this.
Your genetic structure.
Define. I love the narrator's voice. I swear he's the guy from Stanley Parable, right? Roxy must choose Rex. Yeah. Oh, you became staff in a Discord with over 500 members. Well done. Alright, so we can basically go in and modify everything to make him our own. Look at his ears. I love how it does it all live. It's so weird. I want to play as someone who's got good damage. So let's go for... Gotta kind of balance this out. I want to go for try and get as close to 100 as I can. The closest I think I'm going to be able to get here is 98, right? Yeah. Oh, hang on. I saw 100. Very briefly, I saw 100. There you go. Right, we're going to play as this beefy Rex guy. Let's play as him.
Genetic resilience.
Now, this is very important. So in the open world, there are areas you can't go because of different biomes, kind of like radiated biomes. There's cold areas, there's warm areas, there's areas without oxygen, so you need to have different abilities or different outfits or robots to be able to go in those areas. Some of those areas look just like Fallout 4's glowing sea area, which I love. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for heat, because that's one of the first places we end up finding And I'm going to go for 25%, or should I go with a mix of everything? I'm going to go for heat, personally.
Choose your first style.
And first style, as you can see, we can go around here and you can modify a lot. And I really like the modifications you can do in this game. There's a lot of customizability and different character outfits and stuff you can find. The loot system in this game is really good fun, and there's so many. I haven't come across any doubles in my 22 hours of gameplay so far, which I'm really happy about. We're going to go for this one. Pick my main color. Okay, we can go for... I'm going to stick with red, I think, or maybe like a pink color. No, that doesn't really work. Let's go for like a more natural red. It looks like one of those red pandas.
Choose your detail color.
Okay, and then you can go in and modify this as well. We're going to probably stick with white on this. Maybe go a little bit grey if we can. So if I was to then bring it down a little bit, we got like a bit of grey going on there just to add a bit more depth.
Pick a class.
Okay. Commando. Look at it. It's bloody Rambo. That's the one I went for, and to be honest, I haven't really used my psi powers. I prefer the combat, just attacking things. That could work. Oh, he is pretty badass. I really do like him, though, because he's got dual weapons. And he comes with the dual weapon setup right from the start. That's something you have to unlock otherwise. I think if you pre-order the game, you get another class. And that, of course, this game's coming out tomorrow. Oh. I'm probably going to go for him, because I really like the combat in this game. That is, honestly, the combat is the best part of this game. And I'm going to talk about the bits that I feel are lacking later on. Because as you know, I'm always very honest when it comes to games, and I really, really was looking forward to this game. I've been looking forward to this game since it was announced. Wasn't it 2015 or 2017 this game was announced? I've been keeping my eye on it, and there are points that have disappointed me. There are points that have really surprised me, and we'll get to that. Okay. So, let's...
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
So, this is running on PS5. This is a PS4 game, so obviously it doesn't take full advantage of PS5. Yeah, it has some issues, and I'm going to explain now. If the game crashes, that is something that happened to me 10 times in my 22 hours of gameplay. That's the most I've ever had a game crash on me. They have patched it since then. I'm hoping that has fixed it. But yes, that is definitely something that I had happen to me a lot on PS5. I haven't played the Xbox Series X version of this game, but what is happening right now, it is running at 60. It is 1080p that's up-res to 4K. I don't know if they're going to patch this when it comes to PS5 natively, or if they're going to have a native PS5 patch.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice, or simply stop living.
So, this live stream's going to be about 2-3 hours? Probably. I'm eating! Hang on. Oh my god. I ate a twirl, and it's now stuck in my mouth. Anyway. There's a problem with eating on live stream. Very difficult. I'm going to drink some water. Hang on. Now, this game has some really interesting choices that you can make. This is your first one. So, what I'm going to do... No, this runs natively at 60. It's built into the game. You can choose between 30, I think, and 60, and that's in the main setting menu.
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Okay. I'm going to go light, because that's the character I want to play. But you can play this game dark, and you'll unlock specific abilities that you wouldn't be able to get by playing light. So we're going to go for light.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Okay, we're going I get it. I'm bright.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress. And as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
Yep, there he goes. I get it, but I'm picking up Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD. God damn it, that's the name. On Tuesday instead. I'll prioritize my JRPGs over Western ones, so I'll rent this. Oh, that's fair enough, Morgan. We're going to go this way.
Right is always right.
No, hang on, I'm left-handed. Let's go this way.
Guess left can be right sometimes.
You see why I'm getting Stanley Parable vibes from this? It's very similar in some aspects. Okay, here we go. Right, yeah, that's probably not good. Okay, we'll just keep going.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
So, Morgan said, I keep hearing it's a hack and slash with third-person shooting and also an RPG. Yeah, basically. Oh! Oh, okay, so this game also does have slow-mo, which I really like. It makes you feel like a complete badass. Okay, now we can fire with our guns. And as you can see, every movement of the analog stick with circle makes you do a different move. So if I was to go backwards, they do that cool move. And if I was to go forward, dodge out of the way. So I need to reload, reload, reload. Dodge out of the way. And then if I was to go forward with circle, they do a slide move. You see that? It's asking me to use melee. I just wanted to show you that. Whoa! Okay. Right, melee. Okay, back up. And then we've got parry as well, so let's get in close. The combat is definitely where this game shines. Got parried. Nice. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So you've got different combos, and the combo system in this game is absolutely insane. There are so many bloody combos, and so many variants of weapons. It blows my mind. Hello everyone, hello Chad, how's it going?
I'm not make a run for it.
Ooh!
This is not the time nor place to end this story.
So, I'm not going to be focusing on chat as much today, mainly because I want to try and show off this game for those of you that want to play it. So, I'm not going to be as focused on chat. I'm always very focused on chat. I talk to you guys a lot. But I don't want to be annoying for those that are watching this, and of course aren't taking place in the live chat. But I'm obviously still around. Hello, hello everyone. I can talk to you when it's cutscenes.
It was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
So, this game has a lot of dialogue. And I'll be honest, this first half an hour to an hour or so, well, actually no, it's nearly 2 hours I found, but that was because I was being quite slow playing it, can be really, really slow. And I think this isn't the best way to start the game. I think they could have done definitely better. I mean, you have these combat areas in here, but you're immediately put into a sewer dungeon area. It's not the best first impression. Honestly, the best impression of this game is when you're allowed to get out into the open world and you see the sprawling, beautiful open world. That's what they should have started the game on. And I think that's what Breath of the Wild did fantastically. And I
The
kind of...
predator isn't the only threat.
That's my biggest
The
negative.
wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Yeah, there is a lot of dialogue, and I think if you could skip this on a new playthrough, I think that would be a really nice feature, especially for something like New Game Plus. Oh, every time you jump as well, you do slow motion. I need to reload. Let's get in here and take these guys out. And last one. Nice. If you enjoyed today's stream, leave a like. Thank you. Also, if anyone does donate, please tell me, and I can check my PayPal. Link in the description below. I'm not going to mention it now, after that. Unless someone donates, obviously, and then of course I'll mention it because I want to shout you out. But anyway. Right, let's get in here. You've never heard of Biomutant? Well, now you have. So, a lot of the items in this game you find in chests and kind of like little boxes like this. And this is basically just going to give me the ability to upgrade my weapon to a different status effect. So now it's got lightning on it. You can find one with radiation. You can find one with a load of different status effects. And let's grab the health that's in here as well. It's all very tutorial heavy at the start, and it's a bit too slow for my liking. Because the game they've got here, I think, is fantastic. Only 20 people worked on this game, which blows my mind. And from what I've played over the 22 hours I played it, that is crazy. There are definitely parts that feel like it was made by a smaller studio, and we may see those as we go through this, and I'll point them out. But for what they've done with the amount of people they had working on this game, I think it's bloody fantastic. Hello. The game is releasing tomorrow. Yes, that is correct. It's releasing on Xbox and PC as well.
To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment, changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Okay, well that guy's down already. Parry an enemy's attack. Honestly, I generally don't parry. I find it easier just dodging. You can parry, obviously, but it's not really my style. I just like to get in close and just wreck them with combos. Like that. Biscuit, have I played Mafia 3? I have, yes. This is nothing like Mafia 3. Completely different style of game. Xbox Series X and S, yes, but of course you got to remember that this is a PS4 and Xbox One game. It's running in backwards compatibility, and they've done a fantastic job, but I can't wait to see if they release a patch. Oh! How is the sound levels, by the way? Do I sound overpowered by the game? Nice, blow it up. I keep bloody hitting the fire button when I, in theory, can't. Oh, dodge that one. I mean, stylistically, this game is fantastic. It's kind of got comic book aspects to it with the blam and the whack and everything else, which I really like. So this game is very heavy on the idea that the world... So I'm assuming, from what I've played so far, this is Earth. But this is very far in the future, after humanity's been wiped out due to pollution and waste. As you can see, there's a lot of kind of... Like, this sludge here is just oil and just... It's horrible. This game is very heavy on the idea that the humanity's killing itself. And I like that. I think it's interesting. Not many games that I remember have done that. There's a weird... I think it's Halifax or Barclays Bank released a game recently on... I think it's free. It's on Switch, I think, as well. which was about, you know, waste and recycling and stuff like that. But this game is one of the first, like, major games that's focused on it. In my knowledge. I could be wrong. I just want to get to the open world. That's my biggest thing right now. So I need to actually attack this guy physically to better get rid of his shield. Oh, that hurt. The game is pretty quiet. Okay, well, I can turn it up if need be. Okay, I just don't want it to be overpowering. It's a bit of a balancing act, trying to get both my audio and the game audio working together. No, I have a PS5 I'm playing this on. Nice, got him. Barclay, yeah, I'm sure it's either Barclays or Halifax. You'll have to look it up. It's kind of like, it's free. I don't think it has microtransactions that I remember. Got him. Oh, God. Oh, bloody hell. Come on, reload. That's my only issue, is the guns take freaking ages. I mean, you can obviously find different weapons throughout the game, and that's part of the whole loot system. And I think the loot system is fantastic, and we'll get to that when we explore a bit more. So let's pick this up. The crafting system, and you'll see I'm picking up clink and polim, because obviously I like in this game that the words they use are kind of amalgamations of what we would call things. So like clink is metal, or polim is polyester, I'm guessing, or plastic. And they'll go like to the goodbye place, which is a church, a graveyard. It's really cool. I love the dialogue and language they use. And I think it's fantastic. It really is. Now, I can't go this way. It's this way. Right, let's go over here then. You have the Pro. It's probably fine. Oh, the Pro would be absolutely fine playing this. I don't see an issue at all.
Look, an emergency box from the once
You've got to remember...
A rare sight.
The once was. I love that kind of little detail. You see that? So, I've obviously been playing this for about 2.5 weeks. I will say, performance can have issues. But that was me playing on a pre-release patch. So that we'll see right now, because I think I'm running the release patch. I may be wrong. We may get another patch tomorrow when the game actually releases. But I will say I had crashes and I had stuttering. But that was only after about an hour or so of gameplay. That would happen. So I need to grab this. I need to go back out here. I wish I had saved and had a save ready that was right in the open world section, because that would have probably been a better place to start. But you're seeing what you're going to be experiencing. And I'm only allowed to show, I think, up to 4 hours of this game today. I don't know if we'll actually go that long.
Claw bar should come in handy.
Okay, we use the claw bar here, and then, yeah, you've got these little sections, little button mashing sections, which are okay.
Whoa.
How much will the game be? I think it's, yeah, 60,
really,
right? 60 or 50, depending on where you are in the world. Okay, so we keep going through here. It's like you start the game on a sewer level. It's not the best idea. That's my biggest gripe. Anyway, let's level up. And I can show you a bit about this. So we've got Vitality, we've got Intellect, Agility, Charisma, and Luck. So it's your very generic kind of RPG special, I guess. Let's go for Loot Chance. It's really useful early on because you find some really good stuff. Okay, we've got upgrade points. So I've got 1, I can go unarmed, so dual wield melee, which is what I'm currently using, and I can then buy this combo, which is pretty awesome. Or I can buy this one. So that is circle, square, R2, which is okay. It's not my favorite one. I'm probably going to go for close combat and dual wield. And I'm going to go for the unstoppable pig. Okay, and then I can show you that quickly. So it's square, square, triangle. Once you have upgrade points, remember to spend them on perks. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, right, and then we can go square, squares. Oh. It's very heavy on the tutorial. You're on your way to performing a special attack. I know. I'm trying to do it. Okay. Okay, square, square. You see that? It's cool. Will this game work on Betamax? Yes. Do not worry. What's the length of the game? Well, I've put 22 hours into it, and I'm nowhere near the end.
They're multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Oh god, I need to move out the way. Oh my god. Okay, move, move. I like that you can jump over them, Prince of Persia style, too. Ow, I'm trying to do the bloody combo. Come on! Got that one. Move out the way. These ones give you bio points, which you can use for upgrading your resilience to radiation and stuff like that. Ah, bloody, I killed me before I could bloody get the combo going. Oh, I didn't reload my gun before I started bloody combat. Gone. Biolabs, use our Bioblob, special moves. Okay, we can do that. I'll probably keep mine and save them up. That's generally what I do. No, so I have explored 40%, not even that, like 30% of the world, and I'm 22 hours in. And I've been exploring. I generally don't do the story. I like to explore open world games before I do the main story. And it's massive. Well, it's not massive. It's just very dense. There's a lot to it. The game I think is only. The game is not that big. It's like is it like 6 kilometers by 6 kilometers? It's not huge, but there's a lot of like underground stuff. There's a load of bases you can find. There's a lot of stuff you can do inside them.
Built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks travelled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Oh yes, the fire truck mafia episode. That that's a big highlight. I love that one. Completely random, and it crashed the game, which is amazing. Okay. This is the puzzle system in the game. You'll find old world tech. Kind of like projectors, microwaves, TVs, that kind of thing. Now you have to turn them on by moving these little switches. And you only have 10 moves to be able to do this. I will say, I'm fucking terrible at puzzles in real life. I'm terrible. I don't play puzzle games. I can't play Portal. It just goes over my head. I don't understand it. These, really bloody easy. And they don't seem to get any harder. I literally haven't come up against one that doesn't have 3 and 10 moves. That's good for me, but those that love puzzles may not really enjoy these. But here we go. Okay, so I'm going to say that and then bugger this one up. So we need to get the yellow matching the yellow. And then we need to have the yellow matching the yellow. And then this one needs to match the white. You see? So they're always random and randomly placed.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
I had a question. Random Time Gamer says, "Hey, sorry, I need to ask you. I got Kingdom Come Deliverance on PC for a year now. Is it worth playing, and better with mouse and keyboard or controller?" Now, I play on Xbox, PS5, and PC. And I'm going to say right now, and it may be controversial, I love controller on that game. I think it feels better holding the stick, the analog stick, and it feels like you're moving the sword. I personally prefer a controller over mouse and keyboard for Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'll be honest, and that's how I always play the game. I know quite a few other people at Wars, that's how they play the game.
Pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
Oh, okay.
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
Electrocution, you see that? Also, you probably have noticed by now, I have a little tiny cricket guy or grasshopper on my shoulder. Now he comes on my shoulder to turn on the light when I'm in the dark areas, and he also becomes other things later, and you've probably seen this from the gameplay footage they've released so far. You can also turn him into a glider, and we may get to how we unlock those.
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
I did that the wrong way
around.
around.
Moves left. Make them count.
So this is yellow, and then this one is going to be yellow. Awesome. Hey, Lardex, how's it going?
There you go.
Right. Through the world. Now, I do have music off, just because it gets... It's okay, the music's alright. It just gets a little bit repetitive, and I don't really want to kind of pollute the dialogue and stuff with the soundtrack. The soundtrack's okay though, it's not bad. Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them. Yeah, that's fine.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
It is the big secret. Yeah, I've had it for about 2 weeks, Lower Dogs. Oh, that combo is ridiculous. Boom, 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 boom. And you can get 2 people with it. Oh, oh, that was awesome. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this may be a little bit overpowered. I'll be honest. Okay, is that our first weapon? Oh no, that was just a pickup. Oh, hang on, we have these guys to worry about. Oh, you don't stand a chance against me. Oh boy, has it come over here? I need to go collect this. Okay. Hang on. I can let you hear the game music, obviously. I'm not gonna... I just had it off when I was playing.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
You know, it's just action game music. It's not anything to write home about, but it's okay.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Remember what?
How Looper Lupin somehow left you alive after his raid on the old village. He must have had a purpose with that. The question is, what? There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the Unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
And what's at stake?
The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Okay. So some people in the chat are saying that this is kind of reminding them of D&D or Divinity Original Sin. Yeah, I understand that. But if you're not too into the narration style, it's quite heavy at the start. As I said, I wish this had started in the open world, or at least got you there sooner for new players. That's the only thing I'll say. By default, dialogues are set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically. If you want to manually advance the dialogue, you can change this in the settings. Okay. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I wanted to show you the different settings on video. So yeah, you've got sharpening them out here. You see the music just... That's another thing. That's why I turned the music off. I remember now. So as soon as you... The music seems to be zoned. So if you enter a building, the music will just kind of fade out and start a new track. And then as soon as you go back up the door, the music will fade out and start a new track. And it's really grating after a while. Like, it feels like there was a better way of doing it. So yeah, that's why I had the music turned off, because you'll go into... It's not even like a section of the world. It's literally room from room. And that can be quite annoying. So that's why I had it turned off. So look, here we go. Display. Frame rate limit, I have it set to 60. You can limit it to 30 though if you need to, just in case you can't hit 60 and it's around 40. You can do that. I haven't noticed many drops. It does happen. But when they happen, they're quite aggressive, but they don't happen often. So here I am playing as the young version of me, and you can see this game world is stunning. I really, really love how Biomutant looks. There is also a camera. It's not the most advanced. There's no settings as such. You can turn on depth of field. You can't change the distance or the focal length, which is a bit of a disappointment. You also have hide UI and zoom. That's it, which is a bit lackluster for a photo mode. For those of you who love photo modes, you can get some pretty good pictures out of this, and I may make a video at some point showing those. And I'll probably post them on my Twitter later. So if you want to follow me at asexybiscuit, you can see those pictures, and I'll post a few up there. But as you can see, if you get close to things, the illusion's kind of lost with texture quality. It's not fantastic. I think from a distance, this game looks incredible. It's when you get closer to things is when you start to notice issues. And that's something that I'm wondering if it was held back by the PS4 and Xbox One. That could be a possibility. I'm not sure if the PC has these issues or if the texture quality on PC is better. It might be, but I haven't played that version of the game. I want to be as open as possible, and I want to show the negatives as well as the positives so you can see both sides, because I think that's important when you review a game, you know, to begin with anyway. This reminds you of Immortals Phoenix Rising. How colourful it is, definitely. I can imagine that. Was it an Oblivion NPC video? Oh, someone saw something really creepy. I don't want to ask what it is. I like how he's called Best Before. It's the guy that's in the wheelchair.
If you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here.
Well, I hope I told her.
You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or NONO, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
Camille says, is it me or does the narrator sound a bit like Sir David Attenborough? Hi, from Polish. You're a Polish lad living in the UK. Well, hello. I live in Trowbridge, and there are a lot of Polish people in Trowbridge. I don't know why. It's so random. Like, what? Why Trowbridge? There's better places. No, potato people is better.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
This game isn't AAA.
The NONO prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hide.
So, does anyone remember back in the day when PS3 and 360 era, okay, the 7th generation, I'm pretty sure that was. Back then, you'd have indie games, which weren't as known back then. You'd have budget games, which were A. You'd have AAA, which was the high-end Gears of War, Halo, that kind of thing. But you also had AA games. These were games that were a bit out there. Your, I don't know, Dark Void, your Shadowrun, a multitude of AA games. Wet was another one. Bloody Tenchu, Time Shift. That era, that kind of died. I think this game is the best fit for a AA game nowadays. I don't think this is AAA because the team is only 20 big. It's not big at all. This definitely isn't AAA, but I think this has a good balance between that kind of low level and high level. And you'll notice low level stuff in this, like some of the graphics are sometimes bad. There's some cutscenes that I'll point out probably later that aren't really good. A good example of the bad would probably be the water. It's not great. There's a scene later on with the mum, and it took me out of the experience, to be honest. I mean, I like the splash effect, but apart from that, it's okay. It's not too mind-blowing. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I kind of miss those games, because those games were allowed to do whatever they wanted. I think the 360 era and the PS3 era had developers were allowed to make whatever they wanted, and they didn't have to care about big publishers telling them what to do. Like nowadays, the gaming market is very focused on AAA, has to look really good, the story has to be the most dramatic thing in the world, everything's very serious. And I think this harkens back to that 7th generation Wild West that we used to have on the 360. Even the PS2 era had those kinds of games, and I think that's really something we miss out on nowadays. But yeah.
You've found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The NONO's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
But will it grow strong enough?
Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the NONO as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the NONO, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The NONO are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Also, I wouldn't... You haven't seen the open world yet. Like, you can't compare this section to open world content yet, because honestly, the open world is really fucking cool. Like, as soon as we get out there, I can show you. But, as I said, unfortunately, that isn't the case. You have to go through a lot of early tutorial areas. I'm going to have to try and dodge this guy. There you go.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of NONO out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree.
Well, where can I find them?
They're hiding in the glitter grass that mostly grows deep inside damp caves, where they draw mineral from the natural rock. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
I definitely think this game has been hyped up a bit more than what it can handle. I think that's definitely a thing, because when this game was announced, it was going to be like a massive open world game, and we didn't really know much about it. And I think over the last couple of years, it's been quite quiet, and people have come up with their own ideas, including me. I expected it to be a AAA big open world game, and I don't think it really is. I think that there is definitely things have been held back because of the size of the team, and I don't think that that's entirely an issue. I think what they've done here is fantastic for what they were able to do. Yeah, 20 people. That's why it's so impressive to me.
Now that you've seen the NONO's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
Ah, shouldn't make her worry.
No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
They're obviously having fun with the animal voices.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
World Eaters?
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive.
Okay, this is our first view of the open world, which is nice.
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
I don't know, Peter. I don't know why. No.
Wiz is
If you haven't
still
already,
repairing his octopod to confront the Merkpuff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the northwest route.
click the bell and set it to notifications all.
Noko has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoofpuff at the end of the east route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porkypuff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Sorry, the Porkypuff?
He claims names have power, so he gave them these names to weaken them. For him, the Porkypuff is particularly personal. It was that carnivorous beast that took his leg. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Morgan says, yeah, skip all the dialogue. That's understandable. I mean, if you aren't that interested in the story and just want to get out there and start killing things, then obviously that's an idea. But, I mean, we've now got to the... Well, we're going to be getting to the open world in a minute, so it's taken us an hour. Definitely could have been streamlined, I think, and we could have understood these things. But that's my biggest negative of this whole game, honestly, is the... It's quite... It holds your hand a lot. There are scenes where your character would just stop dead and the camera will pan to look at something that you've already noticed anyway and we're probably going to be heading to. And yeah, I mean, that stuff isn't really very necessary.
You can have it.
From your experience overall, how much they were the smaller areas indoors? It's big. Like the outside areas are really big, and the inside areas are really big.
Where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Like it's fun exploring. Like the area we're going to be heading to first, which is the dead zone. This is an area where there's no oxygen. This whole area has a load of... Like, it's a destroyed city, and you can get out of your robot and explore buildings and find loot, and this is the part that I wanted. That's the bit that I wanted. As a fan of Fallout, that's my biggest thing. A lot of this area is like forest and fields, and there's different like outposts that have like different effects. Like there's a cold area up here. I think it's up there. But I've literally covered, in my 22 hours of gameplay so far, I've done all this. I've done all this area. I've just about started exploring here. I've looked all the way around here, and I've just started exploring up here. There's a lot. There is a lot to this game, and there's a lot of bunkers and caves you can go into, and there's no loading times. It's all live. Everything's just there, which is really quite impressive. So, are the black borders unexplorable? Yes, this would be the edge of the world. So everything that has fog is explorable. All the black area around here is going to be either invisible walls, I'm assuming, by forest or rocks that are too high to climb. That kind of thing. The world does look really pretty, and I think they really pulled it off. The outside area does look really fucking good. I play PC, so if it's well optimized, it sounds like a treat. Well, I don't know. I can't speak for PC because I haven't played it. I'm wondering if they may be able to send me a code for PC, because then I could do a video on that. But as of right now, PS5 performance is good. This patch is definitely running a lot better than the one that I had 2 weeks ago. That wasn't great. We saw a little bit of stutter there.
The Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Oh, I'm non-binary, so they, them. What is Biscuit's name? I'm Roxy. Hello. I couldn't find anything about them. I'm very secretive. No, I'm not secretive. It's on Twitter. Just go on my Twitter, @SexyBiscuit. I post all the time. Oh, well, I'm so sorry, Saboki. we aren't all like that. No, oh no, that's painted a bad image. Right. Oh, thank you very much. I love you too. Awesome. Okay. Let's go here. Oh, this is
signpost.
Okay.
Maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
This makes up for all the issues I have with the game. Okay, you ready? This is how you activate posts. Yeah, piss on them.
Let's see.
Yes! Best game ever. Of course you do. Of course you mark your territory by weeing on them. I mean, that's yeah, it's perfect. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Yeah, I recently broke up with my girlfriend, so I know what it feels like. I mean, well, ours was on good terms, but.
Must be the world eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The world eaters have made their marks on our world over time.
So, I'm pretty sure Sexy Biscuit must have tons of gravy and be moist.
Nor the last village it'll
I'm always moist.
Wake.
I'm always moist. It's fine. It's okay. It's part of my thing. Yeah, I'm going to run the other way. Yeah, I that's a good idea. Now, I could take this path. Oh, hasn't actually told me to do that yet, but there's two paths I could take here. There's this one over there, and there's this one up there. But we're going to go and investigate this town. This is one of the weird points of the game. So there's these NPCs that you find, and you'll say you'll help them. And they just walk off, and that's it. You'll see what I mean. Here we go.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
It feels like they've missed quests or missed subquests. It's a really weird thing. So let's go over to this person. Let's talk to them.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
So this game is Biomutant. It releases tomorrow on PC, Xbox, and PS4/PS5, Xbox Series X, whatever. But this game is an open world RPG, action RPG. So it has combos, combat. The combat's really good, and we'll get into that a bit more later. Full exploration, looting. There's a really cool loot system in this game where it's random loot. You don't know what you're going to get, and it's really good fun. This takes place, I'm assuming, a couple of centuries after humans have existed. So it was all due to pollution, that kind of thing. And these animals are trying to go by their daily business, I guess. Your inner balance is two halves that completes a wholeness that flows through all things. At times, you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. Few of those who always act in the same manner, and our wholeness is the sum of all choices we make and the actions we take. The balance of their actions creates an aura score, which affects dialogue with other characters.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack.
3 difficulty modes. Oh, hang on 1
He
second.
doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Now, I'm assuming if you were negative or did that dark path at the start, you would have a different experience here. Thank you to Saboki for the $5 donation. You are incredible. And yes, you can be purely evil in this game. You're awesome. Thank you very much for that. Everyone who donates, incredible. You are amazing. Interacting with characters and PSI shrines will award you with side points that you can unlock using psionic powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you have reached the required dark or light inner balance. So yeah, there's limited things you can do.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
So if I this is it though. There's nothing else. So right now, I can leave or I can let me help. We're going to let me help, right?
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
But that's it.
That's
like,
a spark of light in you!
Yes, but can I help him? Like, it feels like there should be more. I know I'm going to get a point in my dark and lightness. I understand that. But it feels like there should be like a little quest I have to do or something. Find him a new house. I don't bloody know. Hello. Roxy Biscuit. Oh, thank you, Tam-Tom, with the $5 donation. If anyone donates on PayPal, make sure to tell me and I can shout you out because PayPal doesn't notify me. Well, it does sometimes. It's very sporadic. So if anyone donates there, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tam-Tom. You're fucking amazing, as you know anyway. You've donated before. You're brilliant. That is a spark of light in you. I like the light.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Bop. You got spoiled by KCD Quest Depth. Yeah, no. Yeah, as you can see, there's with weird camera moves like that, there's some definite FPS drops. But that's the only time. Now, as of right now, in combat and stuff, we may experience it. We may experience a crash in this, and I hope that's not the case. This is definitely a test for the new patch they released, I think 2 or 3 days ago. Hey, Sexy Biscuit, I've started to lose passion for gaming. Sadly, I don't know
Out of date again. He must have missed something
why,
important.
to be honest. Do you think Kingdom Come Deliverance will be a good game to play and get stuck in and enjoy it again?
Out of date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the
1 second.
support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
So, have you played Kingdom Come Deliverance before? Because you say enjoy it again.
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
So this is the first experience of kind of like Fallout New Vegas's
The Jagni tribe only ever had one
tribes?
conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
So there's factions in this game that you can kind of mess with and
Out of
join.
date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Okay, why Mary? Okay, I'm going to answer this question in a minute. So, Kingdom Come Deliverance, I think, is a fantastic game to lose yourself in. It's one of those games that you can kind of just play and as I said, lose yourself in. It's very big. The only thing I will say is if you're not experienced, because I obviously don't know what you generally play, but if you're not experienced with a bit more hardcore kind of experience, because it is a little bit, there's definitely a learning curve for Kingdom Come. I think it's fantastic, but it takes a bit. I think that may actually be a benefit to you, because you'll be focusing on learning the combat and kind of exploring the world and taking part in that, and I think that would actually be a really good experience. It depends what you're playing on as well. I also say train a lot. Yes, Sam, that is a very good point. Just keep training with Bernard. I think that Kingdom Come Deliverance, as my channel's based around it, I love that game. So I'm not going to say no, don't, but it depends on what you've played before. If you love open world RPGs that are very in depth and have a lot of charm and a lot of detail Kingdom Come Deliverance is fan-fucking-tastic. It's, yeah. So, why Myriad?
He can sense you share Myriad's view on the world. The Myriad would embrace someone willing to fight against the tyranny of the Jagni. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Also, if you get a PS5, play Astro's Playroom. It's one of the best games I've ever played, and it's the first game I ever platinumed. It's amazing. It's like a love letter to gaming, and that would just get you right in the happy gaming mood. It's awesome. It comes free as well with the console. It's installed. I think no, you have to download it, but that game would be my go-to if you want some nostalgia, if you want to have fun, if you want to just play a game that makes you happy. That game is brilliant. So if anyone hasn't played that on their PS5, give it a go. It's really good. The last game I really enjoyed was The Witcher 3, but thanks. Okay, so yeah, that's fine then. Kingdom Come Deliverance, I would say that Kingdom Come Deliverance is better than The Witcher 3, but you know me. Play it. Okay, quest tracking. We know how to do this. It's an open world game. So obviously this is a Myriad. They're the good guys, and these guys are the bad guys. But it's not as black and white as that, obviously. But we're going to go and team up with the good guys. And I think these are the good guys. Hang on. Hang on. Double check. Okay, fine. It's one of them. It's okay. We'll find out as we go.
Another fork in the road.
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
I don't know why it gives you this option. I've never been up the road version, so we'll go up the road. If you're enjoying today's video, make sure to leave a like and tell me down in the comments below. Oh, it's different paths to different... Okay, I'll have to go this way then. God damn it. I want to go to the Jagni, but I'm playing a good character. Bum. Oh, water. That's not going to be... Oh.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist.
It's like that arm animation is
flooded.
It's... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm drowning. I've drowned. I forgot I had a stamina system. Yeah, it's got a stamina system like in Breath of the Wild. Oh, no. Okay. Fuck. Well, that's my first death. It was a complete bloody accident. Brilliant. Oh, the arm animation's a bit wonky, I will be honest. But apart from that, everything else is good. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, Henry can't swim, but that's because the water in Kingdom Come Deliverance isn't deep enough, is it? I don't think I've used the modding tools to look, and it's not deep enough.
Tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
Okay, we'll go through here. Now, the only problem with games like this with grass, a lot of grass, is not the game's fault, but YouTube's fault. So, YouTube generally doesn't like grass because of the bitrate. So, if it gets a bit pixely here, that's not my fault. Unfortunately, I can't really make that any better due to YouTube's processing format. I can't swim either. I can't swim in real life. No, I would actually drown. I can't swim.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Oh, there's something down here. Let's have a look in here. I think I've been in here before. Yeah, I have. Right, let's take the health pack. Yeah, there's a load of different like little collectibles and stuff. Once we get into the main open world, we'll find weapons and different swords. I can't wait to show you the crafting system. We haven't got that yet. We have a load of different, I don't know, so you can have backpacks, you can have like armor on your right and left shoulder, you can have armor on your head, You can have it on your legs, torso, and you can have different weapons on each hand. If you unlock the ability to have dual-wielding guns, you can do that. There's a lot of customization here, and I don't think everyone's character is going to look the same. I think it's going to definitely be unique for everyone playing. Oh, I'm knackered. Right, and we also got my little guy here. So he's got flashlight, glider, turret, which is useful, and boost. I've unlocked all but one. So, oh no, I've unlocked all of those in my playthrough. And I'm 22 hours in, but I'm not that far through the story. You have to find this panda guy, and he's like, oh, and he doesn't say anything. You go up to him, and he will just look at you, and then it will go to a flashback fight. Even if you don't win the flashback fight, you still get an upgrade. That's a bit weird. But apart from that, oh, Woolsey with the $4.99 donation. Thank you. Buy yourself a life jacket for swimming. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'd buy myself that and a fucking scuba outfit. I don't know. What's it called? Discombobulate. That's a great word, Larinax. So it's out now? No, it's out tomorrow. It's out tomorrow at 3 p.m. British Standard or summertime, and 5 on Steam. And Origin and
that's
Origin,
the myriad tribes
Epic
fortress.
and all those.
Will they be friends or foes?
So yeah, tomorrow,
You
unfortunately.
should head up there. That way you'll know.
It's just that the embargo dropped for content creators today, and after bloody 2 weeks of having the game, I really wanted to play it. So yeah, seems like the game is dark visually. No, the game's not dark. I mean, this is a darker area because we're covered by trees, but the game's very bright and vivid once you get out into the open world area and not covered by trees. Let's piss on this. Here we go. There you go. I wish there was a little zip noise. They need to add that. A little zip. Why is that not a thing? Hey, boss, how's it going? I just pissed on a sign. Delightful. I hope no one joins when I'm doing that, otherwise people are going to think I'm weird.
If you go there, you'd better make an entrance.
Oh, don't worry, I will. Hang on. I'm running over my headphone cable. Just give me a second. I've got so many empty bottles of water next to my chair. Get out of the woods. You get out of the woods. Oh, I know why it's getting dark, Tam Tom. It's night time! God damn it. Okay. Right, let's go in here.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
The Sifu will want to see me then.
Says just because you've made time to meet the Sifu doesn't mean he has time for you. But you're welcome to give it a try.
Thank you, by the way, to Yori. I love your voice. Oh, thank you. And Apos says that as well. Thank you very much, guys. That means a lot. If you're enjoying the stream, by the way, leave a like. Tell me. Comment down below. This is the guy. This is the good guy.
The myriad
There is a photo
tribe
mode.
an understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
There is a photo mode, and I'll show you that in a minute.
The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you.
A vigilante. That's what you think I am.
He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Why are you thinking about my Muma?
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
The voice actor really reminds me of the guy that voiced and narrated Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the 1980s BBC TV series. Sounds very similar to him. And also, it reminds me of the narrator of Pushing Daisies, but he is dead, I think. He passed away. So it's not him. But it also reminds me of Stanley Parable narrator. They all have very similar old British voice actor kind of voice. You know, they all sound very similar. I'll join the Myriad. Yeah, let's do this.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe.
You want me to coerce them?
The Myriad were placed here to fulfill a certain purpose, chosen to unite the tribes and take control of their destiny. The tribes need a firm hand guiding them into the future.
Okay. I think this is where the open world finally opens up.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war.
Oh, I wish there was another way.
You need to take the struggle to the enemy, or the enemy will bring it to you. When survival is threatened, there's no other option left but war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Hello, Brian. You alright? Okay.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Oh, I really want that staff.
You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
Yeah, I really want that bloody staff now.
Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again.
You think we can share land again?
You were all part of the same tribe once, but without your Muma there as a guide, the disciples turned on each other and formed their own tribes. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
He's not!
Myriad wants
The
unity
character is
between
called
tribes.
that.
Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor.
This game definitely has some adult
He
themes.
remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong, and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
The old village?
Even though it's now a different place from a different time, it is a place that'll make you remember.
Okay, so we've been playing now for an hour and a half nearly, and we still haven't got to the open world. we're getting there. We've got the, I forgot about the town section, so we have to go to our old village, and that section is not. I'm not too big on it. I know they needed it there for the story and to make you feel a bit more connected, but honestly, it's my least favorite point of this early section, and I'll tell you why as we go through. Is it any good? Worth buying? It really is. I think if you're viewing this right now and you're thinking, is it worth getting this game? This isn't the best first impression, and I really do believe that once you're in the open world, finally, it's fucking fantastic. It's really good fun. Exploring's really good fun. The amount of stuff you can find, little details and stuff like that is really bloody good. It's just a bit of a shame, really, that it starts so slowly. But I do recommend this game. I really do. Yeah. I hope that if they add a new game plus mode, that you can skip this section and just get straight out into the open world and get given the items that you would have gotten from this section. Looks more fun than Ratchet and Clank. Well, I liked Ratchet and Clank back in the day, but I haven't played it for years. I think these are different games. The combat's similar, but that would be the only thing that I would say that would really correlate. Okay. Now, save it there. Let's try and now like parkouring and stuff is quite fun in this. You can definitely jump around, and honestly the platforming feels really good. You generally hit what you're aiming at, like I can hit that. So yeah, the platforming itself is really, really good. I like that they actually run on their four legs. That's really cool. And here we actually have our first view of the city, I guess, or the derelict buildings. We can actually see here. Oh, someone wanted to see the photo mode. Yeah, here's the photo mode. It's not the best time to be doing this because the lighting's really bad. Well, not bad. It's just very dark. But yeah, you have these old buildings here that obviously had trees grow through them, and of course the trees take bloody hundreds of years to grow like that. So it's been a while since humanity's been around. I really do like that though. I think that looks really cool. It's bloody adorable. It is adorable. How's character customization? Fucking huge. There's so many items. I've not seen one double after 22 hours of gameplay. Like, there's so many different shirts, tops, and they all have different stats, trousers, armor,
better beware.
helmets.
Up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled.
Ah, first hit. Damn it. I thought I could do this without getting hit. That would have been cool. Ah, he stopped me just before I could do it. Oh, I jumped right over that rock. That was awesome. Okay, this looks like a good RPG for kids too. Yeah, definitely. I think that this game is definitely playable by anyone. This game has definitely some kind of adult tones, but it's kind of like 90s cartoons where it goes completely over the child's head. They wouldn't know what anything like that meant. Like, you piss on bloody signs and the silly things like that, and the names of some characters that are like, oh, I see what they did there. So, I really do think this would be playable by children. I don't actually know the rating, because, of course, I haven't got a physical copy. This is downloaded on the PS5, so I can't actually see. But I don't... is it like a 12 or a 15? I'm not even sure. But honestly, I don't think there's anything really bad in here. And there's no blood either that I've seen so far. Mutations. Okay, so this is giving us a bit more in-depth look at what we can do in here. So I've got an upgrade point, which is good. We've got Wung Fu, which we can upgrade. We've also got perks. So this is going to... yeah, we can upgrade like reflexes, agility, moving target. It just gives you like a 5% little bonus. You can look at our aura mutations. So this is where we're going to spend the bio points, and you can obviously bump up heat, and that's going to give you longer in those areas. So I'm going to probably bump up anti-cold a little bit, because I haven't really run into radiation or biohazard in my playthrough yet. So we're going to do those two. And we got 2 psi points, so we're going to put those into... these are going to be our first magic powers. So let's do Blaze. That's pretty good. Generally, I don't really use them because I don't play as a psi character. I picked the psi class, but I don't play as a psi character because I ended up enjoying the combat a lot more. So we pick that one, and then we can just select it there. So that's our first one. That sets them on fire, which is useful, and that's going to hurt them over time. So let's go for Wung Fu. Now, all of these are bought. I don't know why it bothers showing them, to be honest, because they're all bought. I'm guessing because then you can see the combos, but it's there. It makes you think, oh, there's more things you can buy. No, unfortunately. So this is going to allow us the ability to dual-wield 2 weapons, which could be useful. Either that, no, you know what? I'm going to do 2 weapons. I'm going to unlock that ability at the start. Yeah, humans are dead in this universe due to pollution, and basically they just wipe themselves out. And there's also a big corporation that's very similar to Vault-Tec in this, from what I've seen so far. Not in terms of the vaults, but in also, like, stuff like this is... this lets the game down. I'm going to be honest. Stuff like this is kind of... like, I can just walk straight through him. It's little things like that that bother me, I suppose. You know, it's out tomorrow. It's teen. Oh, okay. Yeah, this game is definitely... the combat's so much fun. We need Kingdom Come 2. I'm going insane. So, yeah, we do.
Time is lost on this place.
Hopefully
but it
soon.
Evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
No, I didn't enjoy Red Dead 2. I'll be honest. It's really slow. Is it 120 Hz? No. Not that I know of. Yeah, Red Dead 2 I'm just not too big on, to be honest. I did a couple of videos on Red Dead 2. A couple of story... like mystery videos, which I really like. I highly recommend going and watching them. But playing the game, no, I don't. I'm not really a big fan of it. Every game is so serious nowadays. I just want to have fun and shoot people, but the police in that game are so just on you all the time, and you don't have a chance to have fun. And that bothers me in an open world game like that, because it's like, oh, it gives you all these cool weapons and everyone has these amazing ragdoll physics, and it's like, but I can't have fun because the police are just going to stop me every time, you know? I want to go around and lasso someone and drag them behind my horse, but it's like it's trying to stop you having fun. This kind of game, I'm really enjoying this. Because it's a lot lighter. This is what I like out of the 7th gen. This is like this is my era of gaming. I love the 360 PS3 kind of like AA games.
As time passes,
they don't take themselves too seriously.
And sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
If you're enjoying the stream, make sure to leave a like. That really helps the channel out. Also, subscribe! If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 50,000 subs. If we can hit 50,000 subs, I'll be happy. So if you haven't subscribed already, definitely do. In my 50,000 subscriber video, we're going to be doing a live stream. Now, it may be a charity live stream for Dorothy House. Maybe. It depends on if I can set that up. If not, it's going to be either desert bus, 8 hours of me sat on a bus trying to drive it across a straight road all the way to Las Vegas, or it's going to be a game called Airplane Mode, which is a 5-hour flight, and you sit in the chair, and you have all your your screen on the back of the person's chair, and you can sit there and look out the window. I just think something like that, a bit of a challenge would be nice. Like, I think that could be kind of fun. Plus, I can talk to chat and we can tell stories and stuff. But that's what I kind of want to do. This guy's funny.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today.
A little down, if I'm honest.
Goop wants you to make it a priority to come looking for him whenever you're feeling down. He'll make you smile. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique.
I've been on my own, really. But I sure would like to.
Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now.
Well, I'd be grateful.
And he'll be honored.
I like how he just chucks me in the water. Yeah, it's this area here that just lets it down. I mean, this water is not good at all. Yeah, this is awfully lackluster. I'll be honest. Generally, you don't really go in the water too much. Am I dead? I've not seen that before. Oh, brilliant. Oh, here we go again. That's amazing. I haven't seen, because I got there when I did this originally. Oh, brilliant. Okay.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it?
Yeah, it's like, yeah. Yeah, all I think is I know the ending because someone bloody spoiled it on Twitter, and someone commented on like, someone tagged me and Knights Arcade, and were like, oh, I'm not going to spoil it, don't worry. And they were like, oh, can you believe that ending and so does something? And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this was about 2 days after it released. Like, you don't do that. That's not okay. So yeah, honestly, that killed all enjoyment for me. I was actually playing through the story, but I need to keep at it, definitely.
Way to go. Don't let the sound of the waves drown out your spirit. But you need practice. Lots of practice.
I'll keep trying.
Great things usually happen to those who never stop trying. He hopes you'll be one of them. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim.
I'll try harder to soak up your instructions. Puns.
You can never try too hard. Judging by your movements, look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
Well, I lost track of time, okay?
You know you can't make up for lost time. You should know. Practice makes perfect.
This game does everything it can to stop you from getting to this quest with the mum. She goes on about wasting time, and literally, there's about 3 events that happen that just stop you getting to her. This is my least favourite structure of missions, and I will say, I'll train harder.
As long as it doesn't kill you, it'll only make you stronger. She'll see you at the village square.
I do like Elder Scrolls. I like Skyrim a lot. Oblivion's really good. Morrowind, I'm not too big on the combat due to the fact it's all dice rolls. But I've heard there's a mod on PC, but the thing is, I'm probably going to play it on Series X because I added that upgrade, which was really cool. It added a lot of like graphical updates to it, which is nice. Hey Shay. Oh, hey Shay. £10, thank you very much. Face me in Age of Empires 2. Never. You kick my ass. I love training with you on the PS2. We can do it on the PS2. I've got the Age of Empires 2 video that went up on the channel. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I'll challenge you on there. I'm really good at that version. I love training with you.
She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow.
Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you got a Series S. And happy birthday for next week, Simon. Amazing. Yeah, game seems to have got a load of Series S and X. That doesn't really seem to be an issue anymore.
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind.
Yes, Mr. Pip Kelly, this game is good.
Asks how you're feeling today.
Better now than I'm talking to you, eh? Ha!
Being nice comes easy for him. That doesn't make it less important. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on.
Well, it is our duty, isn't it?
He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Okay, so this is basically just a tutorial for upcycling, which is just using things for crafting. So, like, there's this person, and then you get stopped again when you get to the gate by those three... Are there three there? Yeah, there are three. You get stopped by them, those bullies, in a minute as well. So, yeah, and I think that's the biggest problem. The quests can be really slow, and I think once you're out in the open world and doing side quests and stuff that are kind of... That's a lot better. It's going to be about 2 hours until we finally get into the open world section. And I've made this point a lot, and I made it a lot in this video. That is the biggest issue of this game, and I wish and I hope that they can somehow, if they make a sequel, hopefully they can learn from those issues. It definitely would be better if they didn't have as much of this. Well, you are the expert.
Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle.
IGN hated it. 8, you think? Or 6? Okay. Well, 6 isn't, like, awful. I mean, I would say, personally, this is a 7. A 7, at times an 8. But I would, if I was going to give it a score, I'd give it a 7. But I didn't have access to AOE on PS2. You can only get better with practice, Roxy. I'm never gonna get ranked, HA. You will. You're fucking good at the game. I'm never gonna get ranked. I don't have the focus to be able to do that and get good at a game. That's it's never gonna happen. You think things you make are great though? Oh god, Avengers is awful. That's nothing compared to this.
Little things, but if you make enough of them, they can have a big impact too. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
This is better than fucking Avengers, okay? That's definite. This is definitely better than that crap pile. They sent me a code for the Avengers, and I was about to start downloading it to make a video on it. And then I saw the reviews come out, and I was like, yeah, I can't even be arsed, to be honest. I saw everything, the microtransactions, the bloody Verizon, and fucking whatever else, Starbucks, whatever it was. Piss off. Games like that aren't games, they're marketing. This is an actual game, and it's fun. This is what I want out of a video game. Anyway. Yeah, well, Rens can play with you. There you go. That's You've got a new person. Brilliant. I'm terrible. Scrap. To start crafting a weapon, first select the base. Oh, this is going to be my next weapon. So this is the crafting system. I think it's really cool. So we use a base. So this is going to be the pointy end. Let's do... Ooh, electric. Yeah, so this is going to be our base. And you can... This, thankfully, allows us to use anything, which is nice. We don't have a limit right now, because normally, of course, it would cost scrap. So let's pick a handle. I do have one that's a banana. A banano. There you go. A banana. No, that's awful. Let's make it look at least a little bit good. Here we go. 150... 158? It doesn't really fit though, does it? Like, it doesn't look great. That would probably electrify me, because it's metal. Like, that doesn't seem like a smart idea at all. Or rebar. I guess it's metal and concrete, right? 158. And we can always upgrade this, and you can also put, like, added bits on when you get better with crafting. So, let's craft this. Oh, well, that's not good, Van. AoE is great. You know, it is good. It's a lot of fun, but I would never be good at it. Like, that isn't ever going to happen. I'm just not very good at strategy games. Same as puzzle games. I don't generally play them. Anyway, there you go. We got my new weapon.
Did well,
so.
But he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon.
Oh, I've used a varmint rifle. I played Fallout New Vegas, thank you very much. I'm fucking badass with a varmint rifle. I made something for Booma.
He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon.
I don't intend to use it, but I'll take it, thank you. Oh, we don't get to keep this bloody weapon.
Looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault. I keep getting stopped.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
Sorry, I was late. I was helping Gizmo.
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone.
But I'm not just there yet, you know? I need time.
She says it's not only about this moment and where you were going. You have to find yourself first, then everything else will follow. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
I'll always follow you, you know that.
Then start by meeting her on the village square and take it from there. She knows you're a free spirit, always on the move, like the wind.
That's true, I do have massive farts. Alright, here we go. Hello, you. You're going to steal my cool weapon, aren't you? Oh, brilliant. Fan-bloody-tastic.
They look determined. Better watch out.
There we go. Oh. One day I'll get there.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
Look, I don't want any trouble, alright? I'm just trying to get to my mum because she keeps having a go at me.
That makes him wonder why you were here looking for it. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are.
Well, I'd rather be a nobody than you.
He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you.
Okay, so this is one of those you fail either way things. So even if I do well here, it doesn't make any difference. You still lose this weapon, which sucks because I love this weapon. Bastard! Yeah. Great.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
They're envious because I have you. And also they're insecure.
If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now.
Okay, well, I'll catch them later.
She suggests that you forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them more.
Well, this game has 68 on Metacritic. That's kind of where I would place it a little bit higher. But once you're in the open world, it's a lot of fun. But we'll get there. We will get there. Just give us about 15 minutes to the 2-hour mark, and I'm sure we'll down. Then we have to go see our dad. So it keeps directing you through certain ways to go that just gets you stopped by NPCs. Let me explore. 2 hours for an opening of a video game is too long. That's what pissed me off about Red Dead 2. That opening is so slow. Oh, okay. Right, here we go.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling.
There is a story reason for all of this, and you're going to see it anyway if you're watching this. So it's very early on. So you're going to see what happens, but you can kind of guess what's going to anyway. So they're trying to get you to know the parents, so you feel for them, and I understand that. It's just they could have gone about this a better way. I feel useful.
He heard you helped Gizmo clean up. He's proud of you. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training.
Well, family comes first.
He wishes that was true for your Moomer too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching Wang Fu to her disciples seems more important for every day. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
So I will be playing Metro Exodus for the first time properly when it comes to PS5 or Xbox Series X, depends which one I get. But they're going to be sending me a code because I'm part of the Deep Silver Collective now. And I want to play that game at its best quality without any worry about it not performing too well like on my PC, because my PC can do all the RTX stuff that they've added, but my PC's not great with the graphics card I've currently got, so I want to play it on something that I know is going to run well. So Series X probably would be my best bet alongside PS5, and I want to play that game through. So I know that they added open worlds sections, not really open world, they're kind of just small open worlds. I'm excited to, and I want to see what that game's like.
He's curious to see what you found.
It's good. I'm enjoying this. Apart from this, it bothers me. For some people, they may really enjoy this opening, but for me, I got promised an open world. I want to go into the open world. You know, it's like playing bloody GTA and then being like, oh, sorry, the bridge is closed because there's been a storm. No, piss off. Stop spoiling my experience. I want to explore, and then we'll get to that. We just need to get past this last little section. Apart from that, this game is good. It's worth buying. You just have to go through 2 hours of tutorial. And, yeah, anyway. No, the open world when you get there is good. It's not hype. I mean, they're not hyping it up right now. It lives up to the hype. I'm really enjoying it. It's just getting there. Anyway.
He's all for renewal, and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA.
Thanks, Twin Locomotion.
He can work wonders with pretty much anything, and asks if you know how to upcycle.
Do I know how to upcycle? Yes, I have, thank you. This is a tutorial for the clothing system, and you'll see what I mean in a minute.
Thinks some are and some aren't. One thing's for sure, though. Your Moomer thinks it all takes up too much space in the house. He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Right, so this is adding on stuff to clothes, so we've got a couple of things here I can add on. And all of these have different stats, which I like. I really do like this system. And there's so many things you can find, and you can modify clothes whenever you want. It's really cool. Of course, none of this carries over to the actual game we're playing right now, because this is all set in the past, in theory, but either way. Right, go for the Great Plate, okay, and let's add something on here. Let's get some critical chance going. Let's put something else on here, that's +5. And let's put something on the front. Also, there's a bit of a bug here. You can see where it kind of glitches down at the bottom. But once you actually select it, it goes up to where it should. I don't know why that's still in the game. I thought they would have fixed that, to be honest. But there you go. 7%. We'll go for 28. Let's go for that. See, there it goes, and it pops up then. And then you can craft that. And everything has different names, so like Pee-wee jacket or Pew-wee jacket, and depending on what you put on there, the name changes. That's really cool. I like this. The crafting system in this game is a massive highlight. And of course, you need to find scrap around the world that you can use to build and that kind of thing. But
the style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
No, I won't scream. Resident Evil was scary. I will admit, I'm not very good with jump scares, so come to see wow. Yeah, okay. What you don't do. YouTubers who come into other YouTubers' chat and be like, hey, come check out my channel, it's got 4K content. It's very fancy. No. If you had just, I don't know, put a comment about the video that you're currently watching and then commented that, okay, but you don't do that. Like, there's an etiquette, right? Anyway, goodbye. I made something we would be proud of.
He knows she's already proud of you and everything you've achieved so far. You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
I mean, I am all for supporting other creators. I mean, I've experienced in the past that bigger creators generally don't talk to anyone and they can be quite rude, and I don't like that. If you had reached out to me on Twitter and been like, hey, Roxy, could you possibly share this? I probably would. It's like, you don't do that. Like, I don't understand. I've been doing this for 11 years, you know? I've been doing this for 11 years. I can't be arsed anymore, I guess. Either way. I'll take it. Thank you.
He's sure your Moomer will forgive you for not wearing your traditional outfit. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next.
Okay, let's go. Bum 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 bum. Floppity floppity flop flop. Mine only has a video of FedEx hitting my truck. Wow, that's not good. FedEx, yeah, are they also the ones that throw stuff into their vans? We're out of their vans. And making food for a cat. Okay, that's, yeah, fair enough. I have a lot of fucking weird videos on my channel. Oh, that's the panda guy. He gives you upgrades for your little cricket guy. Or the grasshopper guy.
Your Moomer says it's about time you got here.
I'm easily distracted by the fact you keep putting quests in front of me and that I can't skip. So thank you. I'll work on it.
Wants you to understand that you can do anything if you work really hard. She says she is eager to get started.
Oh, jeez, that's
Don't have
even
much
worse,
time
Van.
left before the sun goes down.
Okay.
But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit
Alright,
back.
look, lady, I don't fear failure. I'll learn eventually.
That's a good attitude, as long as you keep learning.
Okay, and we're gonna train. I literally, oh, he's very cute. He's like, oh, I'm trying to do this, get it in the right position. There we go. Stuff like this is really cute, and it's really nice. Like, what, the fist didn't touch. Anyway.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Yes, dialogue choices do, because that will affect your aura, and the aura affects the moves you can learn. If you're dark, you can learn dark moves. If you're light, you can learn light moves. So this game definitely rewards you for doing multiple playthroughs, because there's a load of different classes to play as. There's a load of different stuff you can kind of do. Thank you, Muma.
Thanks you for being such a good student. Been working. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Oh, okay. How thoughtful of him.
Says he's always thought so well of you, just like her.
Oh, there he is. It's a little cricket guy! Or grasshopper. I always say cricket. Basically the same thing, aren't they? They're very similar. Come here, you little bastard. Ha!
Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
I guess so. Yeah, how do they write the gibberish for this game? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know the process that goes into that. What? Because it must be hard not finding a word that doesn't sound like something in a different language. That must be quite difficult, actually, because there's so many words now for all different languages. I'm probably going to be a smartass in the game. Yep, you can do that. What an effort must have been. It's very Simlish, yeah.
What others do for you. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Thomas just bought a used 2020 iPad Pro on eBay. I used to have one of those. They're really nice. Kind of feeling buyer's remorse. Yeah, they're obviously not as open as something like Android. They're good. I mean, they can connect a controller to them, but yeah, I liked mine. I sold it. I'll be honest, but I did like mine when I had it. I don't think they're bad. Yeah, it depends on if you overpaid or not. And also, if you don't have any other Apple products, it's going to be... Because like, I had the Apple Watch, I have an iPhone 12, and I had all that stuff with it. So it was a part of the thing anyway. I'm jealous. Go download Apple Arcade. Yeah, Apple Arcade's fucking fantastic. And a Pro is going to run those games really well. Go subscribe to Apple Arcade. That's well worth it. That's good if anything bad happens.
You're lucky to have such a fine helper with you. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Oh, but what a day it's been, Mother.
She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupin from setting the world on fire.
There are parts of this game
your Muma urges you to blade
where it looked like it was made in Dreams. I mean, this is very, very Dreams right now. If you play that game on PS5, you know what I mean. Great game, but there are some parts that are quite lackluster graphically, and this is definitely one of them. It's got this weird, like, chromatic aberration going.
Just adding fuel.
Ow. It's got this weird chromatic aberration and everything. It looks a bit blurry, and the fire's not great. This is the biggest letdown for me graphically. This whole section isn't fantastic, and you'll see why.
Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Which kind of takes me out of it, because this is supposed to be a dramatic scene. Your mum, you know, is in danger, and your whole house has just burned down, as well as your village. So this has to be done well.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Let's run.
There's nowhere to run to this time. The time has come to stand and fight. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up with her.
Please don't let Mooma and Popsy die. Let's hope that doesn't happen. I'll fight by your side!
She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she fights. This is her fight. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Some of the areas really do remind me of Fallout 4. So, yes, there are definitely aspects. It's kind of like stylistically, some of the areas look like Enslaved, if you ever played that game, or Last of Us. Of course, we haven't seen any of that because we are not allowed in the open world yet, but there you go.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Mooma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water.
The water here looks so bad, and it really takes me out of it. There's no area around.
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Okay, so we're just kind of waiting now as she goes over here. Like that. Ooh. You can tell this was a lower budget game, and I generally don't have an issue with that. But when it's a scene like this, where it's supposed to be dramatic, and you're worried about your Mooma and your Popsy, it's not great. And
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you.
Yeah, I mean that. I don't even know how she died,
the creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
I like the fur. The fur looks good. At times. It just...
If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
And yeah, you lose both your parents in that scene, which sucks.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Crafting menu is now available. So we can actually now start crafting stuff, which is nice. So let me... Oh, because we don't really have anything at the moment. So could we craft anything here? No. Yeah, the only thing we can really do is modify, and even then I don't think we actually have anything. No, we'll find some stuff. This is kind of where they start giving you loot and stuff, so This is really kind of where the game properly starts, after we get to this clearing.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose.
Ah, got hit. Damn it. Guys, stop fighting in chat. Oh, come over there. Oh. Damn it. Okay.
You gave them no choice but to take it down, even though they'd planned to take the fluff hulk out to the Farfnaki leaves and let it go. They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus outpost and are waiting for you there. You should hurry there and help them best the outpost.
Thank you very much to Emat, who says thank you for your videos and streams. They mean a lot. I'm really grateful for that. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them, and they can give you some fun times put on in the background or whatever. I'm going to be doing more streams. I to be honest, my channel's kind of been going more streams recently. I'm finding generally that streams are doing better than actual uploaded videos according to YouTube's algorithm, so yes, that's just generally the way that things work. Are we strong enough, though? That's the ultimate question.
You complete them. From this point on, the myriad is unbroken.
Okay. Let's have a little break a second. We're now in the open world. So, after 2 hours and 7 minutes... Yay! Literally, that's my biggest negative. Everything else is great. Anyway. It's let down by that thing. By that aspect. And some of the cutscenes are a little bit... But... Okay, talking about narration, that's a good point. I can't obviously pronounce that because it's in Korean. I know Korean because I watch a lot of K-dramas. But, yes. So, this has, I can show you in a second, narration. You're talking about narration. So, let me quickly put some points into agility. That could be quite useful.
Grace under pressure.
Okay. So, when it comes to settings, audio. Now, I have personally turned this off because I don't like it. No, I'd have turned off. No, okay. So, you have two different settings here. It doesn't make a difference, though, for plot points. Like, if your camera stops you from moving and looks at something, he'll still say something. Honestly, I've turned the narrator off because he will literally be telling you things every couple of seconds, and it's like, I can see with my own eyes. Like, He's not there because it's an accessibility feature. He's there just to be a narrator. I love the narrator's voice, and I think he works well in aspects. I don't think that after every move you do in combat, he should be saying something. It takes me out of it. So I've personally turned off the frequency to 0. Also, gibberish is like when the animals just randomly speak. I've turned that to 50. You know, I mean, that's optional, I would say. But personally, I'm not a big fan of the narrator saying something every couple of seconds. That bothers me a little bit. But they give you the option. So that's positive. Okay. Everyone's arguing about tech in chat. Look, I've owned iPads. I've owned fucking Android. I love Apple in aspects of Apple. I love aspects of Android. The openness of Android. I don't have a favourite. I'm currently using a fucking Oppo. What is it? The new one, the Pro something, or the one with the magnifying glass. I'm using that, even though I have an iPhone 12 over there. I could be using that, but honestly, I'm just preferring Android. Android works better in aspects. Apple works better in aspects. If you can find something that... It's hard, though, because of the Apple bloody... everything has to kind of all be together, so you have to have the watch to get the full experience. And once you're in that world... It's hard to get out. It's fine. No, Tom, it's fine. It's just don't argue, guys. That's all I'm asking. Be nice. Everyone be nice. This community is generally known for people being nice. Okay? Stick to it. Hello, I Discover TV. How are you? Right, let's finally... get into the open world. Here we go. So it sounds like they copied massive games then. Hades dev for the narrator. I don't think so. I mean, the games for years have had narrators. It's not just Hades. Like, fucking, what is it? Bard's Tale on PS2 had a narrator. Stanley Parable had a narrator. I don't think that's the case. They are going for a specific style while wanting to keep animal dialogue ununderstandable to humans, because of course it would be. So yeah, Little Big Planet. There's a ton of games that have NPC or narrators.
Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut. And our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world.
I'll be honest, if I could...
For us, it was simply a beginning.
Honestly, personally, I would still use my bloody Nokia 3310. I fucking love that phone. I still have one. It's in my cupboard. The Nokia 3310 was a beast. It was great. I loved it. Of course, nowadays, though, I mean, everything is on your phone. We can't just go back to using feature phones anymore, because it doesn't work in nowadays culture. I mean, everyone has to have smartphones now.
An emergency box from the old days, when you needed to... Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist.
So that comment he just made there about, oh, I bet that things make a tight fist. That's just imagine that all the time. Oh, you jumped. Well done. No. Yeah. So that's why I have it turned off. So we got some new Wung Fu for this weapon. Oh, everything's unlocked. I wish that some of it wasn't. It would be nice to be able to unlock some stuff for that. But anyway, unarmed. I really love that move. Is this? Yeah, it's this one. I really love that move, even though I'm never unarmed. I haven't been unarmed yet. When we are, that's a really fun move to use. Okay, so let's go punch through this wall. There we go. And then... pow! Are you still making 10k a month on he? What's he? Oh, do you mean here? I was never making 10k a month. I fucking wish. Oh my god! That would be amazing!
Still carry echoes
Oh.
from the past. Can you hear it?
Oh, that would be fucking mind-blowing. Oh, I would never need to leave the house. I just buy everything online. If you think that YouTubers make 10k a month, apart from fucking PewDiePie, oh boy. Oh my god, they keep blocking my bloody... Nice. What happened? Did Warhorse not sort you out? No. Well, they never sorted me out anyway. I mean, I was doing everything because I just enjoyed Kingdom Come, and I still do. I mean, they offered me a couple of game keys to give out, and they've sent me a couple of merch and stuff that I've reviewed on the channel, and I'm very grateful for that. But no, nothing was ever... I never got money from bloody Warhorse. I've asked about maybe working as their PR person, because honestly, I've been doing that for the last couple of years anyway, without obviously getting paid. But yeah, it's just all right. There you go. Pick up this. Pick up that. I so have. Are you okay? Do you have an issue with me? I thought you were being... I don't know! What's happening? I'm honestly telling the truth. I've not... Oh my god. $3 a month to wear a Warhorse t-shirt with a live cam. You know what? If they offered me £3,000 to wear a Warhorse t-shirt, I would say yes. Oh, if only, right? Okay. I discovered TV. It sounds like you're giving me sass, and I don't know why. You're probably not. It's hard to tell with text chat, obviously, but that may not be the case. Oh yeah, that's fair enough. No, yeah, it is a shame. I mean, of course, I'd love to bloody work for them. I really would. I'd love to work for any game company. I mean, doing this the kind of thing as a living, like, I mean, I'm getting by, is what I would say right now. No, that's fine. That's fine. It's hard for me to notice because I have had people. When I started doing content on Kingdom Come Deliverance, because I was only doing Kingdom Come Deliverance videos because it was doing well. Obviously, I was going to do content on Kingdom Come Deliverance. Of course, I was. It was my biggest thing.
That notice board filled with the leftovers.
I had people
used to be once.
Who literally would say I was being paid off, and that wasn't the case.
Toxanol Corporation made this place. Toxanol never cared about the waste.
Yeah, this is the Vault-Tec people. Okay. You find out it's only the t-shirt in public. I'd have to be in public. That's fine. I don't mind. Right! After 2 hours and 18 minutes, I do use a Stream Deck. It's right here, because then I can go boop! You see that? Oh, fancy. Very fancy. That was one of the things that bloody Patreon very kindly paid for. So, I fucking love my Stream Deck. It's amazing. What was it? I was going to answer a comment. Oh, yes. No, I wasn't. I was going to say, after 2 hours and 18 minutes, we're free. We have an open world. Oh. Yeah. We have finally the open world, which is nice because we've been waiting long enough for this, you know? So, what I'm gonna do is Could we go... Let's explore. Let's explore. Here we go. Naki, do you? That's what a paid person would say. Yes. No. Honestly, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be where I am today. I'll be honest. Oh, the map. Yeah, it's pretty fucking big. Like that's that. Okay, I'll just go up and up and up. Yeah, it's pretty big. This is Biomutant. This is what I wanted to show you, and I'm an idiot for... The thing is, I didn't actually have a choice. So, look, I'm going to explain this. I'm limited to only streaming for 4 hours, I think, today, until the launch, and then I can stream whenever I want. But what I will say is, they told me in my email that I got, there's the rules, even though people have been streaming this that got it early and don't have to worry about embargo, which I find a bit bullshit. But anyway, this is... So this is my gameplay. This is my current playthrough of 22 hours, 21 minutes. Now, I am level 15. Now, I'm not allowed to show you anything over level 12. And I only have a game save that's lower from level 14. So I wish I could have saved before level 12 so I could have just been showing you the open world. And that kind of sucks. But I've been limited. I can't show you that stuff. Otherwise, I would have jumped straight into my normal game.
You found the whereabouts. The deepest, darkest forest in the land. Sometimes hard to see for all the trees.
So, now there's a couple of things I'll point here. You can see in front of me, there's what looks like a little... pulse that's happening up there by that bush. Now that is a collectible. Now if you were to walk over it, if you walk over there, it would disappear and you wouldn't find where it is. You actually have to go look for it. It's just saying, hey, there's something over here. Do you want to have a quick look? You can. I'm worried, I'm gonna be honest, that there are going to be reviewers who got bored in that 2-hour span and didn't bother actually playing the main game. And that sucks. Because this part, brilliant. This is what this game should be. And it bothers me that it took this long to get to the open world anyway, and that is my biggest thing, and I've said that in the stream.
The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the chug yard back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more
the community's brilliant here. What did something happen in the chat?
Used to run chuggers out of here. Big machines on rails with smokestacks that fouled the air.
Where did the rails go?
They can carry you anywhere you like. Well, anywhere that they go to, and then you can leg it from there. You're on the right track. Keep your eyes open.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Now, this is a little bit high level for me. I'm not going to do this yet. I want to quickly explore a bit more, level myself up, because yes, there is a track. There is a quest through here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I need to get some stuff to start building things, because that would be my biggest thing right now. I want to get a good weapon, maybe get it attached with some electric or radiation points. So you've got some enemies over there. Now these guys fire rockets at you. I quite like that. And we're just going to stick to the outskirts here, and I'm just going to start exploring.
This box once tailed a chugger. Now it's just off track.
I love that. I love the name of the train is Chugga. I love that. It's so cute. It's like, oh my god. I love how they have amalgamation words for things they didn't understand.
Look at that. Right in the chug yard. Follow the rails and you'll find all sorts of little treasures scattered all over the place.
No, the bug is making the robotic noises because it's a little robot. But the narrator narrates everyone. I've heard that later on you actually get to meet the narrator, but I haven't got there myself. Do you have any idea if there's an FOV slider? I don't think so. We can have a look in a second. The rails are everywhere.
Of course not, but they get you closer to wherever you might want to go. Good work finding that track. They can teach you so much about the world. Keep looking for more.
So, we... hang on, I'll quickly have a look. Okay. Put that in there. Process. Right, so... Let me have a look here. On PC, there probably will be... Camera shape. There is! It's... Yeah, it goes up to 90. So yeah. It goes up to 90. Well, actually, we'll probably leave it on 90. That looks quite nice. So yes, there is a slider. This is really cute. I like this. I like the world building detail with the little names and the stuff like that. I think it is really, really cool. Also, what else was I gonna do? Was there something else? Gear. Oh, legs. Oh, we got some new trousers. So we got oh, we need to be level 7 for those. So you find items that you can't wear for a couple of levels. Hello, how are you? Now, we have unlocked a few little side quests and stuff we can do. So we've got the main quests. Defeat all 4 world eaters, like that's the end game. Meet the war party, conquer the rival tribes. But we've also now got, like, follow the trail. So you go and do the railway trail. 2 out of 15 notice boards found. And obviously you find more and you get unlocks and stuff for that. So thanks for showing me that. I might have just sold me. Been great so far. I can tell you I'll enjoy the mechanics of fighting, exploring. Yeah, the exploring part of this, and I don't know if we'll get there in today's video or live stream. I may do another live stream tomorrow if you guys wanted it. It depends on what I'm doing tomorrow. I was going to go get coffee with Tom. That may... I may have to move that to Wednesday. Anyway, so, this... there is an area called the Dead Zone. And the Dead Zone is... Can I not... do I have to do that? Oh, I think we do, and then we get to do this. The Dead Zone is like my favourite part of the game so far. And it's kind of like, it feels like Fallout 4's, the Glowing Sea area. Let's place a waypoint on this. Let's go do this quest. This is going to show you another small issue I have with the game. Because I remember all this stuff because I was kind of putting it in my brain when it was happening. I was like, right, this is something I'm going to mention. Because I was going to do like a proper review of this. But I actually think it's probably better just showing you. Yeah. You calling yourself sexy? Sexy. Alright. I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. So let's go this way. Should I take on these guys? There are 2 big bastards over there. I'm kind of a little bit worried about doing that now. I'm going to probably leave that for now and come back. Because I haven't actually got a mount yet. Now, you can actually get mounts in this game that you can, of course, ride around and stuff. And I'm assuming we're going to find one up here. Because the game kind of leads you in the right direction at first to kind of get you the stuff you need, and then it lets you completely free. I really enjoy this game, yeah. I've been having a lot of fun. There's a bad guy over there. We can probably go take him out because we're working with this tribe now. Oh. I went under him. Did he see that? Got him. Who dares leave a dislike? Go like the video. That would help. Unlike the dislike. There you go. Oh, I forgot you could do jumping air moves. That's awesome. So there's a homing move you can do with the so if you fire, I can probably show you this. Hang on. So you kind of learn these things by just playing. So if you roll and then fire, you see that he does that move. But if you... There. Oh, no, hang on. How did I do that? I can never bloody remember. Is it that one? Basically, what you can do is you can... Hang on. I'm going to look up the Wong Fu for this. Oh, I leveled up. I didn't even realise. Let me go for more strength.
What's you, Flex?
Could I go into Wong Fu a second and see this? So, Clonk Fists. So there's this one, Copper Touch. So you do R2, R2, which fires the gun twice, and then you can fire the fist. So many mixed to bad reviews about this game, but I feel so many people hold such high expectations. As I said earlier, this game definitely has a... I think it was overhyped a little bit. The first 2 hours, honestly, are really slow for me. And I think that's unfortunately what a lot of reviewers are probably basing the game on. Once you're out in the open world, it's great. Yes, this is what my ex Amy was saying, actually, my friend Amy. She said it's very Fortnite. Because she came round and played a bit of it before anyone else did. But she said it looked very Fortnite in terms of the UI. I missed the start because I have a eye scene too at the start of the stream at the hospital. Oh no! Well, I'm hopefully she's okay. It's class-based. It is. This is being played on a PS5. This is the PS4 because it only came up on PS4 and Xbox One, and that's coming out tomorrow. So it runs in backwards compatibility for that. So I can do this and fire my fist. You see that? That's cool, right? I love the combos.
Totem.
Okay, well I already know about this because I've done all this before. This just gives you scrap by destroying these things. So let's just destroy this. There you go. Honestly, this weapon you get early on is one of my favourite weapons in the game. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I don't think you can upgrade it, though. It's not one of those ones you can upgrade, because it's kind of used as a tool in the game to get into hidden areas. Which is a little bit of a shame. I wish you could upgrade it, but that's not really a thing you can do. It looks great. For a PS4 game... For a PS4 game, this game can look absolutely stunning. At times, I think it has to be in the right area... right lighting. Like this looks really nice. If you get a bit closer, you see where it starts to break down. But from the game actually playing it, you wouldn't notice that. And on PC, I'm guessing it's going to run really, really well. I'm assuming. I don't know. I haven't played the PC version of this game. Because I only got a code for this version. Now, sounds like there's enemies. Did I? That was weird. I heard an enemy. I didn't see one, though. Oh, this is another collectible. So you slide under here. Hang on. No. I've got to get it right. Hang on. How am I? Oh. No, this is tutorializing me. Hang on. Where is it? So these are things you can collect to feed... the animals in this game to ride them, but there should be a mount here. Or at least nearby, and then it will tell me about sliding underneath these. It's a bit annoying that it doesn't let you just do that. That's a bit weird. So yeah, it definitely holds your hand in aspects. I mean, obviously, right now I should be able to slide right under this and grab the fruit, but because I haven't found the mount, it isn't telling me that. I don't know where the mount is, though. It should be like a horse. Unless it got scared off by an enemy. Okay, so that's a bit of a problem, obviously. How are you liking the game so far? I'm really enjoying it. I put 22 hours in. I'm not bored yet. I mean, I stopped playing it because I obviously was going to be doing this stream and I didn't want to get burnt out playing it too much. But for the amount of game I've played, I really enjoyed it. I guess we'll have to come back and find that creature. Hello? Oh! Oh, they're being held hostage! Hang on. Ow! You son of a bitch! Thankfully, you can't hit NPCs, which is good in this aspect, because I would have just absolutely destroyed those guys. Okay, set him on fire. That, of course, that's a good use of setting people on fire. It's obviously useful. So you do have a ground pound attack as well with this. You see? I like that move. The hidden slam's a really good move. Because it sets them on fire and it punches them really fucking hard. Okay, cool. So we saved them. I got light aura for doing that. Are my little friends going to appear? I guess not. I think the Metacritic page is getting review bombed. It won't even load. 64 now. That really is a shame. I don't think it deserves that, honestly. The game was made by 20 people, and the fact that what you've been seeing, you guys have seemed to enjoy. I mean, there's issues, and we've talked about those. But to give it that low a score, I think is wrong. I think this game was like the next big RPG that people were talking about, and I don't think that's the case. I think, was it maybe THQ Nordic that maybe bumped it up a bit more than it should have been, and that's maybe why? I mean, I guess the publisher's job is to make a game seem really cool and the kind of bump it up and make it look awesome and see how good it's going to be. And I sometimes that's actually a detriment to a game. And I'm wondering if that maybe was what happened here.
A Jagni tribe stronghold.
Let me peel on this. Ah, there you go. I still need a zip noise there. If the devs are watching this, if the devs are watching this, please add a zip noise when you take your zip down to peel on the poles. Please, just a little thing. That'd be nice. Do love the comic book words, kind of funny, doesn't seem too intrusive. No, it's not intrusive. I've really liked it. It adds a little bit of a kind of character to it, I guess. I'm going to skip the dialogue from now on because none of this is story related. This bit's
the first line of defense.
Yeah, this is kind of an arena section to get into the base. And you're going to see an issue in a minute that I'll talk about when we get to it. Well, this is more of a game than The Last of Us 2. The Last of Us 2 was more story than game. This feels like a PS2 or PS3 era video game, which personally I love.
Back in the spot, wrecked it.
Come on, fire. No, missed that one. Missed that one. Ah, fuck. Come on, fire again. Nice.
That twirly wheel works that drain pipe.
And this is another one of these puzzles, which is... I quite like these puzzles. I quite chilled. It sounds like something that's going to be a classic childhood memory for younger... That, yes! This may be the next, I don't know, fucking... Not Crash, because that's quite a lot bigger, but... Like, as a kid, like Sonic 2, or... I don't know, like... Bugs and Taz in Time. That PS1 game is amazing. Like, I could see this becoming, you're right, kind of like a big game, like a nostalgic game. Sometimes they literally have it almost solved completely and you just have to move once. So these are always very sporadic, you don't really know.
Make them count.
Well, that's done, that's fine, okay.
Everything's clocking together.
I think this is going to get the same thing as Kingdom Come, because I think Kingdom Come was in development for years, and I don't think it got us... Obviously, when it came out, it had issues, we all know that. I'm worried that this is kind of going to fall into that same trap, and then, of course, media aren't going to talk about it, because they think it's a bad game, and that's just not the case.
Got nothing to lose.
I hate to see it. Oddly enough, though, both are under Koch Media. So, Koch, you got to get on this! I think that games get hyped up too much, and I think that the same thing's happened here. Roxy, I don't know if you'd already answered this question. Do you like Assassin's Creed Saga? Which one is your favourite? Unity on Xbox One, PC, whatever.
Cage is holding a helper.
That game is stunning still. The movement, physics, and just how the characters move is fucking brilliant. Combat's really good, leveling system's really fun. Too much crap in the world to collect, but that became a thing for all of them. The last couple of games have been okay. Odyssey would be my highlight. Valhalla was okay. I wasn't too big on it. and I can't play Origins because you can't move dead bodies. That is so stupid. Especially if we're trying to stealth. I couldn't find a way to move a dead body in that game. There probably is, and I've just missed it, but that literally made me stop playing. Because I was trying to be all stealthy, and because it focuses so heavily on stealth, and it's like, you can't move dead bodies. That's ridiculous. Unless it's either... Was it that they're knocked out, you could move them? It was something silly. This is very unique, and this is harking back to the 7th and 6th gen, which is what I love. So, for me, bloody perfect.
They never lost hope you'd come, but weren't sure if they'd last long enough to see it. Says the tribe's been hard on them.
This game is incredibly colourful. Once you get out into the fields and stuff, when it's daytime, obviously, yeah. This game is really stunning at times.
Wants revenge.
Hang on a minute. I can probably show you. I've taken some screenshots. How do I do this? Here we go. I've been taking pictures and stuff in this game for quite a while, obviously the last 2 weeks or so. So I can actually show you what this game can look like at times. So this is one of the creatures I ran across. Look at his face! Ah! We got this one. The fur at times can look really bad, but at other times it looks really good. So that's that little creature guy. I mean, look at that. I mean, that looks like something out of Breath of the Wild. So I honestly do believe this game is really vibrant and colourful at times. That fur looks really good. Let's go a bit forward here. We got the colours on the wall look really nice. The characters, the wall itself looks really good, but that pink section is really pixelated, and I don't know why. It's a mixed bag. I think that, honestly, if you enjoy kind of open world, silly, fun combat, it's great. Really fun. That's the panda guy. There he is. He's brilliant. The fluffy boy. Oh, yeah. You haven't seen it yet. Look at that. Up close, they're a bit kind of like, oh. But, look at him. Weirdly, though, and I don't know if this is maybe a hidden thing, look in his eye. Look in his eye. There's a reflection of what looks like a science room. Look at this, and there's what looks like a human stood in the center. So I thought that was kind of weird. Obviously, I'm really close with the photo mode. You're not supposed to be this close. So yes, it doesn't look that great. But the main thing I was trying to get was what was it reflected in the eye. That's one of the outfits I get later on. I put the duck helmet on because, you know. That's one of the heat areas. We're not going to see this in this stream because it's quite far out. But that's quite nice. The light was coming down. That reminds me of Fallout 76. I'm going to be completely honest. It just looks like Fallout 76. What else do we got here? The fur on this. Really cool. Let me go a bit forward here. That's what the thumbnail is. As you can see, the colors, the different outfits you can put on. Like, a lot here is really, really nice. Like that as well. That just gives me Fallout vibes. And that is so cool. And I've been looking for another game that kind of gives me those vibes. And this gave me those vibes when I've been playing it. And that's rare. This gives you a bit of detail on the different buildings and the paint that's obviously coming off over all the years. The same as this as well. Now, you do have a bit of clipping with a tree. Apart from that, it's okay. I like the blur effect in the background, and you've got that really nice looking building there. Like, it definitely gives Fallout vibes. I don't understand why other reviews are so harsh on this game. This game seems awesome. It's probably the first 2 hours. It's very slow, and once you get into the open world, it's fucking fantastic. It really is. Up close, it looks like N64. It does have those, like, Banjo-Kazooie vibes, right? Now this, like, that fur is insane. Like, I love it. You can hear in my voice, I really like this. Like, I'm not fucking messing around. This is really cool. Even though these are blatantly mole rats. That's the mech. You're going to see that maybe later. We'll see. But there you go. That gives you an idea. That's my my main character I'm playing as at the moment. Yeah, like this game. Yeah, it's beginning. It's so, and that's the problem. I think so many people now are going to be focusing on the fact that this game has slow progression, which is an issue. I'm not going to deny that. There's another thing here. I'm going to show you. So keep an eye on these guys, right? This is my issue with this level. They're still there. They're still there. Hang on a minute. Let me quickly explore. Right, keep watching, right? So they're still there. I'm going to go and... Oh, there's one there now. That was weird. How did you get there? That was odd. Just gonna walk up here. Oh, he's there now. Yeah, they teleport. They don't actually seem to move, which is weird. They teleport. It seems that companions do that. I don't know why. That's my only negative about this section, to be honest. Yeah, they're weeping angels. Exactly. Right, I've got myself an automatic rifle. Let's head up here.
A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable.
Now this involves us using a boss, if I remember correctly.
Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense.
Okay, that's fine. We can deal with these guys. Doctor, are you there?
Red means danger.
Oh god, and he got hit. There he goes. Oh no, it's a big boy.
Hello, alright? You okay there?
That's what he sounds like. Oh! Okay, this guy has infinite health, so you need to basically just kind of get him to run. No, stop shooting me, please. Ow! Come over here. Hey! Big boy. Oh, God! I've not seen him glitch like that before. That was weird. Right, hit me! Go on, go for a ram. Here he goes.
Timber. Then a big bump will bring it down.
Oh, God. Okay, come on. Hit me again. Try and ram me. Come on. Here he goes.
Switched off the light.
Awesome.
A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You could probably actually do that because you can modify the colors and everything else.
That looks splody.
That does
Shoot
look
it and watch
splody.
it blow. Not to kaboom. You're in. Almost there.
Change back to my pistols. I don't really like the sniper rifle.
The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Yay! Right, let me get back to my open world, please.
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up.
Yeah, they'll never surrender.
Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Very Halo, yeah. And now we actually have stores that we can go to, and we can buy stuff, we can sell stuff. All the loot we find, we can sell. Some of the clothes goes for a really good price.
Capturing the outpost, you've earned the privilege of carrying the tribe's weapon.
Oh yes, so this is boomerang. It's not the bloody staff. The staff you only get if you join the other tribe, but if you beat them, you get it. Okay, we're gonna skip this because I want to get back into the open world. I haven't got that long left. We've only got an hour or so left before I have to stop streaming this.
Forebodings are justified. The jumbo puff needs to be taken care of.
That's fine. Okay, so this is actually going to lead us.
Working on making his mecton strong enough.
Yeah, here we go.
To endure the oxygen-deprived dead zone all the way out to the world.
The dead zone. Right, this is where we actually get to explore. Dead zone. Dead zone, dead zone. So this area, you're going to see. We've got an hour. So, let's do it. Monday anime episode update. Excited to get home. Oh, fair enough. Now, how do I get out of here? Help! Gizmo is making a mechton, which is basically just a mech. And that mech allows you to go into the dead zone, which has no oxygen. So, there's actually a couple of lootable things in here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there you go. And that area, oh, it's so cool. It's pretty dark and, like, horrible, but...
if you can find it and fix it up, you can juice your gear all day long.
Where can I find one?
Says you should start with sunny spots, right?
So, solar mirror. I've not actually done this.
Right up until the sun.
Okay. Solar mirror track quest. What is this? Hang on. And I'm skipping stuff because I want to get to the dead zone. Solar mirror. There's a solar mirror that can turn sunlight into power. If you find it and fix it, there'd be juice for days. Find the solar mirror. Fuck it, let's go. It's not far away, is it? No, that is quite far away. That's really far away. How far away is that on the map? Oh boy, yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. Okay, right, yeah, we're not doing that. That's way too far. Tribor Gizmo! Alright. Is there anything else we could grab in here? No stamina in this game. No, you do have stamina. You see at the top left there, if I keep doing this? 80, 72, 64. It's going to keep going down. But you obviously have a lot more stamina than you do in something like Dark Souls, I guess. Let's pray here, and we can get some side points. Nice. I can imagine coming back to this game in about, what, 6 months and being like, this game was underrated, because from how it sounds, people are going to be hating on this game for no bloody reason. Well, no, it's not no reason, but it's overblown.
Let's see.
Any multiplayer in Dead Zone? No, there's no multiplayer in this game. It's completely single player. But there will be some interesting stuff in there, and that's where you can really explore, like in terms of like going in buildings and stuff. There's like different caves you can enter that have little mini bosses in. The game doesn't tell you about. That's fine. I'll grab that. Yeah, that annoys me a little bit. It will stop you dead and focus on something that you will have gone to anyway if you had just been let go. Anyway, but that's the thing. Hi! Hello, how are you? Having a good day? Jesus Christ be praised! Yes. I want to get a bloody mount. I'm hoping it's spawned now. It has! It's over there. Okay. I don't know what was happening earlier then. Oh, that move. Okay, so I'm using the boomerang. Look at that. You can use the boomerang and you can jump. And you can do that cool spin move. That's awesome.
That's a easy prey for Loopa.
It's a Gnote. We'll have to get the Gnote, but we have to get this. This is what we weren't able to access earlier, which is a bit silly. I wish we were, but there was an invisible wall around it. Now, if we slide under it, you see? You grab it, and then you can feed the Gnote. Yay! We have a Gnote! You can move and shoot while mounted. The mount will stay where you left it if you dismount, and you can acquire it again by pressing down the D-pad. Okay, so now we can get a little bit of close-up. Look at him. Oh, it's a Gnote. Oh, it's a Gnote. Look at the Gnote. Oh, it's so cute. The Gnote is cute. That's my character. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at him. Little grasshopper guy. Oh, God. Ah, no. It's inside your mouth. Ah. Okay, let's play this game. I love this game already. Oh, it's awesome. It's fun. It's fun. Right. Here we go. So, we need to go and see Gizmo. Gizmo is going to give us the quest to go to the Dead Zone. And we will find many mysteries inside, including references to Fallout. Well, just by how it looks, really, more than anything else. Okay, he's not actually that... Oh, right, so this... Oddly, where we were earlier with the train station is where we need to go. If you're enjoying this stream, please make sure to leave a like down below. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. I also have a PayPal link in the description below. If you want to donate, you're not obligated to, but if you wanted to, tell me and I'll read it out on the chat, on the stream. Thank you. Anyway, I have to do that every now and again, you know, talk about the... I have to do the marketing stuff. Okay, right. I would like Fallout, but playstyle like Zelda. Well, this is kind of like Zelda, because there's areas you can't get to with certain power-ups. Look at me. Oh, I look so badass right now. I'm like, bring it on. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Oh, that's brilliant. You did guess Biomutant last night, but I couldn't say you were right because I was under embargo. The weapon here actually may be better if I go for...
Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the
These?
yard has plenty to go around.
Let's go for the
But
pistols.
they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets.
Oh! My super Wung Fu is ready! Okay, alright, calm down, hang on a minute. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh, booyah. I am playing as, what is it, Rex, guys? Am I playing as? Can anyone remember? I think it's Rex. And I'm playing as the two-sword guy. The dual sword guy. He's pretty awesome. Okay, pick up some of this. Let's grab whatever that is. And we'll take on the big bastard in a second. I'm probably actually going to quick save here. Just in case we die. I don't want to die, but it can happen. Let's save empty slot. Saboteur? Yes, Saboteur. That's what it's called. Yeah. The game The Saboteur, which is fucking fantastic. Hi, guys. You alright? Hello, you sexy biscuits. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me level up. That will also bump my health back up to full, if it isn't already. Luck could be kind of useful. Agility, move speed, melee damage. Let's bump more into armor. Okay, here we go. Whoa! Oh shit! I blew up his rocket. Oh, I feel bad. Oh, I'm playing this on PS5. Oh god. Oh, bloody hell, I'm out of ammo. Reload.
Bomber Bonkers busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance.
You can't look at this and tell me this is a bad game. I'm sorry. That's just not happening. Look how badass I am. I'm on easy, just because I generally play games on easy, because I want to have fun. I mean, yeah, you can play this on hard, or I guess normal? I guess, but... Bye! I just want to mess around. That's what I play games for. I'm not one of these sticklers on difficulty, I'll be honest. I did. I entered his butt cheeks. Let's piss on this. There you go. Ah, there. That's very nice.
Let's see.
Okay. Yeah, literally, you piss on them to activate. Anyway. Right. Let's have a look-see at our friend Gizmo. Let's head inside here. Hola, Gizmo. Hang on. Let me open this up. Okay. Oh! That's not Gizmo! Booyah! I like how all the moves have different names as well. And there's so many. Alright, are you ready for this? Let's go!
Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth.
Combat,
Wow,
best part of the
really
game.
Took that all the way down to the end, in flames.
Combat is honestly the best part of this game. It's really good. So yeah, this game is getting review bombed right now. The 2 hour long almost intro is very slow. I've made that point before. I think that definitely needs to be streamlined. Apart from that,
wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past.
they call elevators the up and downs. It's lovely. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty awesome, right, Sam? It is. No, so it does automatically go where it goes. I don't actually control that, but it is gameplay. Yeah. So yes, this game has a very slow intro. Once you're past around the 2 hour mark, you get out into the open world, and the game is fucking brilliant. So I generally don't like that. I think that it needs to be streamlined, as I've said. I think that's my biggest issue. We've gone over this, but obviously new people are joining the chat, and that's fair enough. I think that the game getting review bombed because people have only played the first 2 hours, I think is a bit unfair.
The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin.
Okay. So yeah, obviously the world was devastated by pollution, so by stupid humanity.
I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle. Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can still sense the warmth of your good heart. But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth it brings is personal.
Tell me about my kidlinghood. Was it okay?
He'd lie if he claimed it was all good. You changed after your Mooma and Popsy passed, and he understands why you had to leave. The old village being a constant reminder of what happened. Gizmo says he also has re-memories from the long gone, but unlike you, he doesn't think of the past, for it's gone. He understands history made Lupa-Lupin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future. You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope for tomorrow.
Okay, we're going to skip through this a little bit.
He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way, but history shouldn't consume you.
Melee combat and damage is very meh compared to guns. No. No, I would say it was the opposite. If anything, the guns are weaker than the melee weapons. Using that power fist thing that I have is really cool and meaty, and it feels really good to do. Plus, the combos are really good fun. I think the combat is great, and I will say that the weapons, the guns feel a little less satisfying for me than, even though you can do all the slow-mo and diving and stuff, which is fucking awesome. But if you mix them all together, like something like Devil May Cry, it feels really good. Do a stream Tuesday? What time? I honestly don't know if I'm going to do a stream Tuesday. Why is this Metacritic score so low? It's because of the intro. People have, I'm guessing, have literally just played that first 2 hours, got bored, and stopped playing. And if that's the case, then they don't deserve to be reviewing the game, because that's slightly ridiculous. Anyway. Alright, I'm ready to forgive.
Gizmo encourages that. You should forgive, but never forget. It'll provide some comfort to your soul and keep the memory of lost loved ones in your heart.
Fan that flame!
Ah, it's so much clearer.
Wait, no! Bright light blinds! It's dangerous.
I've got all the cold sick burns you need, Dark.
Oh, do you have to insult me over this?
I don't have to, but I want to.
Were you in Mass Effect?
Would like to know if you ever doubt the
I don't know what that
choices you
says.
made on the path
Time
that
on
brought you to
2?
this point. Would you have been happier going in a different direction?
Well, I did the best I could.
Supposes that's all any of us can do. Hard to believe the world is actually going to survive. Just seemed impossible till now. Grateful to you for coming back and doing your best to change things. You were the only chance they had.
Well, they want answers.
Figures everyone does. They seem unusually dedicated to finding them.
Okay.
Gizmo says it's taken a long...
Right, we're going to skip this. I want to get to the dead zone.
You should return...
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Right. So, thank you for streaming this game. Well, thank you. Whoa. Oh, yes, you can also... it's very rare to actually get it to work. I haven't actually done it very often. But yes, you can actually, like, grab onto the side of the wall you saw then. I think if you have to hit it at the right angle. It's something that I haven't really done, because you don't really get a chance to do it, because obviously you're outside most of the time, but... I've been looking forward to this for a while. The talk about combat and sounds from other reviews had me worried. I think if you're watching it now and you're enjoying what you're saying, why not give it a go? I mean, it's one of those games that I could kind of see being added to Game Pass at some point. I don't know for sure. So I don't think I would hold out specifically for it on Game Pass, but I think it's definitely worth playing.
Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
There you go.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate.
Okay, cool. Now we can exit from that way, which is nice. I like the parkour and the movement's really fun. Right, so, right now, we have to go in here to get something. But we currently are, obviously, going to suffocate, so we need to be quick doing this. Let me see this. That's two-handed slash. I don't want two-handed. Let's do dual-wielded melee. That's kind of cool. Maybe I could spend that on something else, though. That's pretty fucking awesome. I'm going to be honest. That's really cool. General Saboteur. Oh, yeah, you can pick up these as well, which give you a +5 bonus in different aspects. Charmer. Persuade in dialogue. I haven't really had the option to persuade in dialogue. Loot chance. Yes, definitely. Can we go for that? Could I also go for... Let's go for Charmer. Let's see if we do end up running into someone, because that may be something that happens later. Right.
There's short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives.
Right, you know what? I'm going to... Oh my god, stop tutorializing me. I know. Just right, I'm going to run back in here, get my health back. Right. Okay. Yeah, the menus do look Fortnite-y, and it puts me off because I don't like fucking Fortnite. But I think that the menus work really well. It's colourful and nice, but yes, that is a little bit of a letdown. You're wasting my time by stopping me, game. Stop doing that. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like it when a game just stops you dead. Oh, thank God. Okay, right. Get some breath. You can kind of see what I mean about The Last of Us and Enslaved. It has a very similar feel to that. Plus, of course, Fallout, but... It's free on EA Play Pro. I did not know that. Then, yeah, definitely give it a go on there if you have it. It's obviously better to play a game to see if you're going to like it or not, but obviously there isn't a demo for this that I know of. What do I need to do here? Isn't it go round? There's a way, right? I need to get over there. Oh, hang on. It's upstairs, isn't it? God, it's really bloody dark in here. And its flashlight's on as well. It's not really doing a lot. Come on. It's up here, I think? Yeah. You can do climbing and stuff as well if you climb on specific yellow points, which is also a very kind of 7th/6th gen thing. It's very Uncharted or Enslaved, oddly enough. Whoa, that was close. I'm fucking going for it. I'm going for it! Okay. Oh my god, 29, 24, 20, 18... 8, 7, 6, 5, 1! 1%! Oh! That was so close. Oh, hey Julian, I'm doing okay. It's weird seeing your name. I know, of course, it probably doesn't mean anything to you, but my dad was called Julian. It's weird seeing your name. I blame Mirror's Edge for kicking off the coloured ledge thing. No, it was Uncharted. Uncharted 1 was before Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge was 2008. Bloody Uncharted. God damn it. Great game. Damn you. Also, Bolt. On 360 and PS2, that Pixar game had coloured ledges. Right, did I get the duck helmet? I hope I did. I think that was the duck helmet, wasn't it? I don't know if that was, actually. I didn't have time to look properly. Here we go, here we go, here we go! No, hang on, wait a minute. No, I don't want to do that. Can I walk back across this? Let me just kind of get my bearings a second before I end up dying out here. Right, go, 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 go! Please let me climb back over this. Okay, cool. Okay, come on, 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 come on. Ah! 32. Okay, I'm getting health back. Awesome. Oh, there's a collectible. Do you want me to turn the brightness up in the game? I can do if you need me to. Because some of these dark areas can get pretty dark. It's up to you guys. Tell me in the comments down below. Obviously, don't tell me in the comments when this video goes live, because obviously I would have finished the game by then, but you know what I mean? Yeah, it's... Oh, God, does it? I didn't realise that. Alright, let's go... I'm going to skip this. I'm just going to give him the stuff to make this robot work, so... Okay, we're just going to hand this to him. And he's going to repair it for us. I just want to show you the exploration here before I have to end this video. Because I'm only allowed to stream for 4 hours.
That's enough to get the Mecton.
Fuel soaker, that's fine. Okay, Squigs. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Ba, 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 ba. Mechaton. This game is worth it. After the slow intro, this game is more than worth it. I'm really enjoying myself. Character. Level. Oh, we leveled up. I didn't even realise. Luck. Yeah.
That ain't bad.
Nah, it's quite good. There you go. We've got some side points, so we can get a new special move. Let's go for... No, we should probably wait, right? No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold off. Oh, we can get Key Spark, which is awesome. Look at that. But that needs 30 light aura. Hyper-energetic reflexes. Weapon-based ranged attacks from enemies have a 10% chance to miss you completely because of my class. That's pretty awesome. So every class will have different upgrades, which is great for replayability. Titanfall 3! Oh, you want Titanfall 3? Look at this. Look at this. Right, you ready for Titanfall 3? No, hang on. Crap, it's because I already have it out. I need to get far away from it. Hang on. Let me do this a second. Let me suck up this. Okay. Right. Fucking Titanfall 3. Hang on. Bloody, give me a second. No. Use the robot to get that. No, the robot. Use the... Okay, you... There's a pickup there, and I'm trying to pick it up, but it... There you go. There you go. Right. Okay, you ready? Right. Let me walk over here. Oh, it has loads of different vehicles you can get. Right. Are you ready? Prepare for Titanfall.
The grease monkey's mekton is built sturdy, just like himself.
Yeah. I've had to leave several times and you're still at it. Dedication to your craft work. See, you suffer so we don't have to. Hey, it's a good game. I'm not suffering. God damn it. Right. There you have it. That's what you can do with the mech. Right, let me... Gear. Yeah, gear. Craft. I could probably craft something now, actually. Couldn't I? Offhand. Modify. Oh, wait. Can we add different... Oh. Hello, Tic Tac. How are you? Crafting slots. So now we can upgrade these. But you need to be careful because you could end up making them a different class by doing this. Rarity Saber. Look at the level up on that. So we're going to go for that. See, now this is going to use different specs. Okay. Right, you cannot tell me this game sucks. I'm sorry. For anyone out there who's like,
Oh, I saw the Metacritic and it says it's shit.
no. Piss off. It's really good fun. I'm enjoying this a lot. Now, see, two-handed slash. So you wouldn't be able to use this alongside that one anymore. You can basically take a weapon and completely change it. It's kind of like Fallout 4's crafting system. And I like that the name changes at the top. Very cool. Add-on. Let's put a clamp screw on this. Gives it a bit better damage. It looks a bit shit, but you won't be able to see it really if you're playing the game. And let's modify it again. Can we put a different handle on here? That is going to bump it up. Cool. No, it's not really worth it, is it? Although critical chance is a little bit better. Let's do that. Okay. Reminds me of Bannerlord. How does it remind you of Bannerlord? What? Hang on. Oh, yes. Here is Bannerlord. No. Banner... Wait, hang on. Isn't that Mountain Blade? Can you do that with weapons in that game? Tomb Raider, have you played any of them? Yes, I've played the first one, second one, the third one, Legend, Anniversary, the 2016 one. I played all of them, basically, apart from, like, Last Revelation, which had zombies or something in it. I can't bloody remember. I played the demo of that one. Right, gear. Legs. Oh, can we put on a tabby skirt? You can basically have a gender-fluid character. It's fucking awesome. Right. What is all this, then? Far Cry from DICE, which I saw you play yesterday. Oh, yes. Farkle. Yes. Oh, I was going to upgrade my robot. Boom, boom, boom. Outfits. No, that's not it. How do I do this? I've actually forgotten. Give me a second. How do I do this? Oh, I think you press down on the D-pad. Ah, here we go. So I got a tarp turban, which is brilliant. Oh, I haven't got my duck mask. Although, look. Look in there. Look, he's so cute. Okay. Okay, could we... Not between weapon types, but you can change pommel. Oh, I did not realise. Drip. Oh, God, I fucking hate that word. And people have started saying it. It's like, oh, your clothes are well drip. It's like, I'm not wet. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's so stupid. See, look, you can put little upgrades. Oh, my God. Anyway. And now, this is all random. This is not what I got the last time I did this. I still need to play the latest two Tomb Raiders. The last one's really good. Okay.
Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood?
Oh, this place is so cool. Plus, I think you can knock down these buildings. Yeah, there you go. The weapons kind of auto-aim as well, which is quite nice, especially against those little tiny ones. No Man's Sky like Mass Effect have you played? Do you mean the Normandy that got added into No Man's Sky?
Before you head any further, you're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone.
Yes, welcome to the Dead Zone. This was the bit that was like, okay, I'm getting Fallout vibes from this. This is awesome. So you can explore all this. This is all available to just go and explore. So what we could go do first is we could go to the, there you go. We've got little boosters on this thing, which is kind of nice. I am from Great Britain. I'm from the UK. Have you played sniper games? I played Sniper Elite back in the day. I played Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 is really good. I really enjoyed that game. It's a bit janky, but it's cool. So that's what all the recent Who Have or No Man's Sky is for. I had no idea. Yeah, they've added it, but not flyable. It's like a support ship for your freighter that you can get. It's a little bit of a disappointment, but there is a cool scene where it flies over you when you first unlock it. It's cool. I mean, I haven't played it and I haven't got it, but for people who really love No Man's Sky, it's probably a really fucking cool upgrade or update. Nothing in there. Oh, take these things out. These are what look like mole rats from Fallout. You see that? Very, very mole ratty. I love the fur effect. It's so cool. Yeah. Yeah, frigate support ship. That's what it is, yeah. Okay, cool. The thing is, with bloody Metacritic and stuff, generally you'll find that YouTube will turn on a game that has a bad Metacritic score, even though it's not sometimes deserved. So, like, I'm just worried now that there's just going to be a ton of people on YouTube just bashing this game, and any person who makes a video on it. Oh! I've never seen this guy before. Okay, that's interesting. You really don't stand a chance, do you? Ah, well, that was kind of disappointing. Okay, I was expecting a better fight there, but okay. Could I loot this guy? Really? No. Look at that lighting. That's nice. That's cool. When you call down the ship, you have to say prepare for Titanfall. That's the law. I'll do that in a second. Can I go and loot this a minute? Oh my god, this place is full of loot. Yeah, take that. And it's all randomized as well. You don't know what you're gonna get. Like this, like pickaxe, legendary, one-handed slash. Wait, could I use that? Maybe. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Let's quickly, I've got 44 breath left. Hurry up. 25. I need to get out of here. Nice. Could I... that's my flat. Stop destroying it. No, I'm sorry. I can't help it. My god, my first hat. Here we go. That one's better, but that one looks better. That looks really, really silly. I don't like that. I'm going to go for that one. And then I'm going to modify it. Can I... Wait. How do I modify? Is it craft? No. Oh. I'm pretty sure you can modify. How do I... Maybe not with hats, I guess. Then, alright, that's fine. Okay, oh, hang on, whoa, hang on. I think I'm able to put something on my character here, because I've got... No, I haven't got any. I can put some shoulder pads on if I wanted to. Let's keep exploring. So I like that you can come back to these areas and you don't know what you're going to get. That's cool. Oh, the gas station. Let's go to the gas station. That's fun. Roxy, you better know me as PlayStation fan. I say my English is bad, and you say, don't be silly, your English is great. Well, I understood every single word of that, so you've made your own point.
You could just go to a place like this to get a proper meal back in the old world.
I'm really feeling hungry right now. I need food. What, when you're only going for another 40 minutes? I've got this. Feeling it, you know, that kind of that empty feeling, like it kind of puts pressure on your chest a little bit. That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm so gutted. Our song in Eurovision had 0 points. I heard, yeah. Well, that's no surprise. It's UK, you know. We never bloody win. Hence why I don't watch it. There we go. Twerp toes. What is it though? Is it like? Is it? A foot? Oh, it's for the robot. Of course, yeah. Oh, okay, so an engine and shin guards. Okay, let's put that on the robot. See, every time, yeah, this is completely random because that's not what I got. I've never seen those before. See, look, you got motor muck. You got this one. Let's put that one on. And let's put on the puff iron. Yeah, let's put those on, I guess. And we could put the twerp toes. Oh, look at these claws. Okay. Right, let's go and explore inside the this place. Thankfully, there's oxygen here, so we should be okay. Even though that doesn't really make much sense, but that's fine. I don't question it too much. Oh, hang on. That was a bloody... arm pad, wasn't it? Wait, wasn't it? Maybe it was just an add-on for a weapon. Oh, I think it might have been. Bloody hell. Okay, fine. Oh, look at that golden glow. That's going to be good. What is it? It's a new hat. What is that? Mongol Regbu. Okay. Really good stats. Fuck it, we're going to equip that. Oh, and then I find this as well. That's actually better stats. And it has add-on points. Okay, we're doing it. Oh my god, look at me. Brilliant. Okay. Could I upgrade this? Gear. Right shoulder, head. How do I... Is it craft? There's a... modify. Here you go. Right. I can put that on the top. You see like that? And then that gives it extra boosted powers. That uses some scrap to do, but screw it, we're going to do it. It doesn't look great, but it you know, it's going to give me extra stats. How is everyone doing today, by the way? I didn't ask. Oh, I asked at the start of the stream, but I haven't asked for a while. You all okay? Boom, boom, boom. Anything up here? What's in here? Nice. And if you notice, if you go to the map, if I zoom in here, yeah, you see that? So Superb Loot 1 out of 1 and Mechton Rec Box 1 out of 1. So I've actually completed this Munch House, which is obviously an old restaurant. So I've completed this now. I mean, there are still some lootable things, but the good items I've already got now. Which I like, because it kind of gives you 100% completion on areas it shows you, so you don't keep going back to the same area. I don't think things respawn. So once you've looted a place, that's it, in theory. Let's go. Could I possibly loot the... Oh god, get back in the car. Get back in. Get off me! Bloody little bastard. It was on the... Oh god, he's become massive. Okay. Yeah, some of them become really big. It's really weird. Oh, that one went under the bridge, annoyingly. Is the stream okay? No one's talked for a while. Are you guys alright? It's been constant chat and then just nothing. Like, you okay? Guys? Hello? Am I on my own? Oh. It's fine. It's okay. Apparently we have 73 people watching right now. Very fancy. Ah, suck it. The fact I was able to suck up that area, assuming there's something in here, right? That would make sense. Okay, let's... Oh my god, there's loot. There's loot. There's loot. What is it? I love that. It looks like a little tablet pouch. That's so cool. Come on, give me something good. Ooh, yes. No, I'm not high enough bloody level. Damn it. Come on. I don't like that it keeps going down. That's really putting me on edge. I've got the moon cup before. I recognise that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm dying. Oh no. No, prepare for Titanfall. No, I should have parked closer. I can't. It's not on high enough level. I'm not high enough for it. That new one I just got. Okay, cool. I'm glad you're all still okay. Oh. I may get a Subway. That's possibly what I could get. I'm feeling like a Subway right now. I have just enough to get one. That's fine. I could probably do it. Right. Oh, no. No, no, no. Game. What are you doing? Game! Has it... Oh, no. I think... Oh, no. Has it locked me here? Oh, no. The only option I have right now is to fast travel away from here or Titanfall my robot in front of me. Okay, right, I need to turn around. Oh, okay. Prepare for Titanfall. Oh my god, that was bloody close. I thought I was done for then. That would have been bad, wouldn't it? That was a really bad autosave, yeah. I'm not gonna disagree with you there. Oh, got to pick up. What is this? No, turn around. It's very finicky to get this. There you go. And it puts a little, like, little thing down. Oh, brain fuel. A little energy bar. There's still some over there. Suck it up. Oh, little bastard. Oh, hang on. There was another pickup there, right? Oh, there. No, hang on. No, it's still there. Where is it? There? It's glowing. How do I get it? Oh, hang on. There. Interact. What? Is that a bug? Do you think? Is it supposed to look like that? I don't know. That's fucking weird. We'll leave that. We'll pick it up, but I'll probably end up selling that because that looks... Okay, something is going on. That does not look right. That's weird. Wonder why those two items were so messed up. Henry's stomach always hurts. Oh god, oh god. No, 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 don't get sucked in. Oh my god. It's weird. Some of the oil pools you can't actually get. That's not good. Right. Some of the oil pools you can't suck up, annoyingly. Only a few you can. But whoo! No! Oh! Oh, my phone buzzed and I looked at it and I fucking started falling in. Oh! Reload! Reload! Oh god, that's not good aim. That is not good aim. That is not good aim, game. Okay. It's not the aim of the game. What if there's anything around here? It seems like only the yellow buildings you can destroy. Oh, hang on. This looks positive. Let's have a quick look in here. Oh, there's a thing down there. What's down there? Whee! Ooh! Oh no, behind me, behind me! Okay, okay. Toe cutter, one-handed slash! Move. Yep, they're better. Okay. Oh no! It's level 10. Oh, god damn it. Hey, Wolfman, you alright? Rubber grip. Take. Yeah. Okay, incendiary module for my weapon. That's cool. That's cool at all. Yeah, highly. Yeah, worth buying. I think the first 2 hours are a bit slow. The rest of the game, though, fucking brilliant. I've been really enjoying it. And it hasn't crashed, because I've been playing this for about 2 weeks, and the original version of this crashed a lot. But this hasn't crashed once in 4 hours, nearly. I think the latest patch, and there's probably going to be a new patch as well, coming tomorrow. Worth buying. Do you have anything on him? No, okay. Oh, thank you, Jacob. Bath born and raised.
Bang Shelter 7C should have been stated right there in toxanol lettering.
One of these has a boss in it. Oh god, hang on. I don't know if this is the one, I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. What's that noise? Sounds like there's radio transmission trying to come through. That's weird. Okay, so let's have a look-see what we can find in here. Is this game free roam? Yeah, free roam. Yeah, it's a pretty massive open world. To give you an idea... Oh my god, that hat's awesome. But not very good. Okay. This is the open world. So I'm currently here. The open world is all of this. All of that. And there. I'm playing on PS5. And bugs... No? Like, there was a weird graphical issue with a couple of the weapons earlier, but that was a one-off that I've seen, what we've seen in the stream. Like combat and everything, there's no bugs in that I've seen. The water is a bit iffy at times, but apart from that, no. Nothing game-breaking. Oh, that's quite good. And that is, you can make weapons instead of, you know, I've obviously made a couple of melee weapons so far, but I can actually make guns as well if I wanted to. And I can make sniper rifles and that kind of thing. I don't know, Chris. You'd have to go and you have to ask someone who is knowledgeable in consoles. I as just a player, I wouldn't know. Oh, that is an add-on for a weapon, but not a bloody arm brace, annoyingly. I want to get one for my shoulder. Wait. I think that actually might be one. Give me a second. Oh no. No it isn't. Okay. So... yeah, my best item right now is this. Torso... yeah, see, I'm level 12. I need level 12 to use this. But this does give a load of really good stats, so... why isn't it loading? I'm guessing because we haven't got enough level for it? That's weird. Okay. Craft. Could we craft a gun at this point? No, that's melee. Ranged. No, we don't have enough parts yet. Oh, we got this. We can modify this gun. This gun's okay. It's not brilliant. We could add this on the back of it. That's quite cool. Top mod. Ooh, I like that. And that adds range. And everything does something different, which is what I like. Magazine, you can get rapid fire ones if you want to. Base, you got the bit bug. But we need, like, attribute, we need vitality of 40 and level 10. So yeah, you are locked off from some things, but it makes you aim for different things. But if you notice, this weapon is made out of what looks like a car battery, a drill, and a hose off of something. That's brilliant. I love the little attentions to detail like that. I think it works really well in this game. Did you finish Res? No, I haven't played any more of it. I've kind of got bored of it, to be honest. It's not really my cup of tea. It was okay. I mean, I was doing those videos and it was fun, but yeah. Could I... oh, that one is 8. Not worth it, really, is it? Could I add an add-on to this? Oh, I can. So I could add an add-on to the side. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, hang on, I haven't got enough scrap to do that. So you obviously need to go hunting for scrap. You can find scrap quite easily, but... ooh. No, it's worse. Well, no, not really, because we've got an add-on that's helping our one get better. I think that one actually is better than mine. Ooh, what is this? Oh my god, it's a helmet. Yes. Okay, I love it. I love it. When I go on settings to tell the PlayStation not to shut down, it shuts down after 15 minutes. Double check the setting, because that sounds like it's going into sleep mode. I don't know why it's doing that. Unless it's overheating. It depends on, is it an old PS4? Is it like the launch model, or is it a PS4 Pro? Or what kind of PS4 is it? Maybe it's just had it? I don't know, but I wouldn't have thought so. I don't think that would be the issue. What is that? It says there's something up there, like an animal. Oh, is that a new animal I can grow? Oh, no, what am I doing? What am I doing? I didn't think. Hang on, here we go. This place has, let's peel on this a second, hang on. And we can then fast travel. Yeah, these are actually fast travels. I haven't actually discussed that, but yes, these are fast travel points. So we peed on the sign. There you go, brilliant.
It's Skypook Outpost. The Ankati tribe blew life into that ages ago.
Oh, Skypook. I love Skypook. Have you heard of this game having any issues on PS4 Pro? No. I'm playing this on PS5. it had some crashing issues and some stutter, but those have all been fixed with the patches that have been coming out over the last week or so. So there is a thing here now. Okay. So if you see here, I can interact with this, and you just about see my little devil guy. He's my negative energy. I didn't realise this, but I did this by accident a couple of days ago. I ended up clicking on this, and it actually sets it on fire. So you can do evil deeds, and you can end up breaking this. Which, of course, they don't like you doing. Of course not. Can we bring in my, Yeah, there you are. Let's go. Now, the only annoying thing about mounts is you only have one at a time, so it's like Kingdom Come Deliverance in that aspect. But the Mechaton, you can only get him to do the Titanfall thing in this area, in the dead zone. I've tried activating him in other areas, and it just doesn't do anything. So I'm not sure why that's the case, unless it's specifically designed to be like that.
It's another motor juice station running on empty.
Moto juice station, that's brilliant. Oh, look at that. Oh, these are destructible. Okay. Well, I won't do that anytime soon. There are no people in this game. The human race is wiped out. Unless, let's say, the narrator is. I don't know. I haven't completed the game. So there's the possibility, I guess, and maybe the narrator is actually a human who survived, but I can't say for sure. What is happening? What is that? What is that noise? I haven't actually explored this place before. Is there something up there I'm missing? Hang on. Let's piss on this. Here we go.
Let's see.
It's not a horse. It's a gnote. It's a gnote. That's what this is. Yeah, it's my pet gnote. Where is my gnote? Where did it go? What is that? Huh. Oh look, and also Rubber's called Rubby. He's brilliant. There he is, look. Is my gnote? No, there's no Boris in this game. Boris couldn't make it today. Oh, I need to find out what that is. That's going to do my nutting. Is it this? What are you? Stop making that noise. I'm missing something. I must be missing something. Can I go up here? I don't see anything. Well, hang on. There is a way I can get up there. It's cheating a little bit, but this move, you see this move? It actually gets you a little bit of height, so if I can do that... No, I need to stay on there for this to work. Hang on. Oh, nearly. I've used this a couple of times to get me to areas where I really shouldn't be. Oh, a bit too close to the wall. Hang on. Oh my god, that's going to do my nutting. Ah. I've been okay. I've been doing good. I've been enjoying this and trying to get outside and see people and stuff. So, because obviously lockdown's now over, so that's nice. No, I don't think there's anything up there. I don't know what is causing that noise. Unless it's that? Maybe? No, come over here. Oh, it is. In my headphone, I was hearing it over there.
This place is called Puff Duff Bluff. Boom bangs around here. Boo-jaw.
Boo-jaw. What is outside?
This little
He has a
fella
different
feels the
voice.
world's on the edge of blowing itself up. He feels it's inspiring to see someone out there still banging away at it.
Oh boy. Let's have a little stretch a second. Oh god, what happened? Oh! Someone posted on Twitter, Andrea posted a picture of, they ended up using the modding tools to look back on the humans where they were in T-pose on the horses. Fantastic. Oh, that's brilliant. That's cool. Do you blow things up?
Claims it's easier to make green by selling bullets than using them. Thinks you've built yourself up into a walking arsenal. He can't wait to see what you do with all that gunpowder. Save the world or help it go kaboom.
Kaboom!
Says that even boom makers can do some good if they make
10
the
more
right
minutes.
things explode. Just think about the tinks you can destroy with earth-shattering kabooms. What happens next depends on what you blow up. Says that life's kind of like a fuse. Sometimes it does just what you expect, and other times it catches you by surprise. Be careful with what you light up.
Ah, I'm too careful for that.
That's just what someone says right before they blow it. Thought the world was kaboomed, but it looks like something might be growing in its crater. Wonders why you put so much work into making things safer. Can't see why you'd join up with the Myriad. They go around cutting his fuses short.
You leave bombs around?
Gotta test things somehow, doesn't he?
I swore he just said something else.
But enough about you.
Okay.
Says his Muma Grandiosa taught him the secret source of making ammunition. And now that there's an endless need for bangs, business is booming. He was born during the baby boom back in the days, and he was so interested in the family business, he even got nicknamed Boom. He'll take the family secret with him to the grave, which could be any day now, with the world ending and all.
Well, I'm surprised you're still in one piece after all that.
Figures that's a testament to his
He's been in a
skills and
couple of
ability
games,
to
but
keep it
he's not as...
together
I
so
thought he was
far.
someone famous. He isn't. Well, he's famous. He's
Of
very
course
good at
he
what he
doesn't
does,
want
but
it,
he's not like...
If the world goes under, he hopes it goes with a bang. But before that,
Little
he
Big
wants to
Planet
make the
or
best of the time he's
Stanley
got.
Parable.
Boom says he's always looking for ingredients for ammunition. He has enough sulfur, but he can never get too much charcoal, so if you'll get him some of that, he'll make boom-sploding gunpowder just for you.
Well, okay, yeah, I can help people with the right ammunition.
Thinks you're the straightest shooter he's ever met.
I'm nothing but straight.
Instantly
Well,
banishes
nothing.
dark.
I'm not actually. No, I'm not straight. I'm very bi. But either way, okay, much clearer.
How much light do you really need?
All the light, all of it!
I mean, you could leave a little space for the dark.
All the light.
Okay, right. I am going to probably wrap up because we have been streaming for 4 hours. 4 hours. Okay, you know what that's from if you're old school YouTube. I have really enjoyed this. If you have enjoyed this stream, please leave a like. Oh god, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I've really enjoyed my time playing this today. I may be back to stream more maybe tomorrow, but if not Wednesday. Because yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Yeah, like those first 2 hours definitely need to be streamlined. I think we've talked about this. That needs to be fixed somehow to speed things up a little bit. But once you're in the open world, so much fun. I can see myself putting a lot of hours into this. And I don't think it deserves the negativity it's getting on Metacritic, apparently. I haven't seen Metacritic. I generally don't go on there, but I haven't actually seen it because I've been streaming, obviously. But well, thank you, Chris. As I said, I don't know if it will be tomorrow or not, but just follow my Twitter and you'll see if I upload or post something about it. Oh, glad, Nordic. I'm really happy. That's one of the longest streams I've done in a long time. You can tell I'm drained. I'm super drained after that. I'm hungry. I want to get food. So I'm probably, I don't know. I could get McDonald's. That's cheaper than Subway a little bit. I just want food now, you know. I don't want to have to cook or do anything. Anyway. Tell me what you guys think in the comments on this video. Yeah. I really recommend giving this a go if you haven't. Comes out tomorrow. Probably won't see this until then anyway, but, you know. It's out on the 25th? God, it's almost at the end of the month. So what's that? Yeah, so, oh, hang on. PC Gamer just posted their review. Let me see. 60. I mean, that's PC. I don't know. Obviously, I haven't played the PC version. What did IGN give it? I think people said a 6, right? Okay, alright, we get it. Just skip the ad. Thank you.
Biomutant is an imaginative, single-player action RPG set against a post-apocalypse where tiny mammals have become martial arts masters. Attempts at profundity write a lot of checks that...
Hang on.
A ring digger from the yesterday.
A ring digger from the yesterdays.
Biomutant has a lot of the building blocks of a top-drawer...
Oh my god, there's boats? Oh, I didn't know there was boats. Okay, I'm even more excited now. From their negative review, I'm more excited. Thank you, IGN. Okay, alright. I love each and every single one of you. But until next time, that's me. Out. Bye.